We are live. We are live. Live. Yeah, man, there's some things they could improve upon this year in the sport of boxing. Definitely some things that could use some attention. I think the start time of an American show is definitely one thing they could improve upon because, and I said it in a video I did, that the demographic of individuals that take in a boxing match are anywhere in between 25 to 50 years old. And what's goody? What's goody, Yokoholic? You already know. Cervecero que lo que maning. Draven, what it do? Real talk, what it do? The demo of people that take in a boxing match, a lot of them are mature adults. You're really talking about people between the ages of 35 and 50. And you can't be having people up at 12. Like I don't think a boxing match should run longer than 12:30. That by 12:30 it should have wrapped, you know? That's how I think that should be. And that's definitely something that I think they need to improve upon moving forward. You know, they need to put those cards at a more reasonable time, especially Top Rank. And we all know that it's kind of a network thing with them, that they end up where they end up because there might be something else on, and the ESPN network prioritizes that over the boxing content. So sometimes it runs a little late. But that's something that they need to fix, man, because like I said, that Munguia shit was crazy, dog. Like they was making a ring walk after 12, and they was still fighting after 1. So they got to do something about that. That's going to be kind of the theme of tonight. What are some things that we would like to see be different in the new year, in the sport? What's some things they could improve upon? I like that Queensberry's going over to the zone because, like I said in a video I did, that's going to allow them to keep putting out a steady stream of content. And given that they basically have a lot of the good heavyweights, they got Daniel Dubois, David Adelaide, Moses Italma, who that?
Yo,
I would it do. Um, yo, who might come on with this shit, man?
I can hear it, so it's not mine.
Yeah, like that
What
shit.
is it?
What is that shit? They got a lot of the heavyweights, so you figure that a lot of the it's kind of fucked up for Matchroom because they used to be the home of the heavyweights. They used to be, they had Anthony Joshua and Dillian White and Zile Zhang, Hergovic, you know what I'm saying? And now I ain't gonna front. They heavyweight stable is like, yo, y'all need to sign somebody, B. Especially with that Johnny Fisher shit. Bro, Johnny lucky than a motherfucker that got that decision, bro. Cause you lost that motherfucking fight. We know what his level is. If you gotta go life or death with Dave Allen, bro, nothing against Dave, but if you gotta go life or death with him, we know where you at, bro. We know what you gonna be. You know. Now I would like to see Moses Atalma versus Dave Allen. Nah, I want to see that like shit. You struggle with that dude. Let's see what Moses does to him. But they talking about doing a rematch between Johnny and Dave. What you think about that, Ray?
I mean, hey, uh, I mean it's a domestic level rematch. I mean, I'm sure it's big in England. I'm sure it will be somewhat big in England. So
Well, not that, but what does it communicate about Johnny that he needs 2 fights to get one comprehensive win? You know?
okay, I'm gonna say it like this. I didn't see the fight, so I don't know how much talent or lack thereof that he showed in that match. But that being said, Tyson Fury needed 2 fights to beat like, well, I
You know
forgot
what?
the dude's name.
That's why I
So
fuck with you, Ray. That is why I fuck with you. That is a great point. That yeah, Johnny need 2 fights for Dave Allen, like Tyson Fury needed 2 fights for John McDermott. I see your point. That is a good point. You know, it's not too much this month on the schedule, right? We got Opataya versus Naika and a couple of other shows towards the end. Things really don't pick up till next month as far as like the bigger shows and the better fights and shit. Um,
Yep.
I
How
see.
y'all doing?
I was goody. I see. Fucking Richardson Hitchens is trying to get George in the ring. I don't want to see that, dog. Like
Which
I
George?
don't. George
Kambosos?
Camboso. Yeah, like I don't want to see that. Like for what,
I
bro?
don't want
Like
I don't want to
Kambosos
see a
doesn't
Richard
even want to
period.
see himself in the ring no more after that beating. Fuck
For
that.
what? For real?
Now,
For
shout out to
what?
Kambosos. He's just real confident. Like he just, well, not confident, but he just goes
He's
wherever he thinks the money is. I almost respect it. He's just getting his ass whipped by the best people for the most money.
I
That's what I
think
was
it.
going to say. That I don't think his philosophy is, oh, I'm gonna beat the guy. I think his philosophy is, if y'all gonna pay me, then I'm gonna do it. Which
Right.
is why he
Right.
keep falling into the money. That, yeah, bro. Nobody like, look, man. I don't know what the fuck other motherfuckers thought, but I knew Devin was gonna whoop his ass. I knew
Yeah.
Loma.
But
I think we all knew Loma was gonna whoop his ass. So it's like
yeah,
he go where the money is.
it's just how do you look like you came out of a Rambo movie while fighting Devin Haney? Like he was all bloodied up and shit. Like that's not confidence no more. That's pretty much I'ma
I
just
mean,
fight for the money. I don't got no title to go for. I'm goody.
yeah, I mean, if when your focus isn't really winning, which we see a lot in this era, that there's fighters that they know they're not going to win. Like Jermel knew he wasn't going to win with Canelo. You know, Edgar knew he wasn't going to win with Canelo. He knew that shit.
Yeah.
I think Jaime really tried. I think
Yeah.
he really tried, but you know, he was outgunned. But the other fighters, it's like you see that they're like, you made a decision internally that you know you're not going to win, but you're going to at least go where the money is. And with George, he's managed to parlay a very limited skill set into payday after payday after payday. Like, I gotta give him that. They're like, yo, I think Richardson
Yeah.
Hitchens will knock you out, bro. Like,
I
I
mean,
think he will knock you out, but
Why is he calling him
I go
out?
as far as to say about Cambo, man. Like, I think the difference between him and the other ones you just mentioned, he actually believes in himself in these fights, and he
does
gives.
he though? Like, you
I'm
think
saying
he
he gives
really
us
thought
exciting fights, though. No
you
matter
really
how it ends up, it's always exciting. You know what I mean?
you
So, like,
really think he thought he was gonna beat Loma?
no, I think in his head,
Hell
I think he believed in himself. No, I think he did,
He
even though we
believed.
all knew.
He
You
wasn't.
know what I'll say?
His
Here's
trainers and
what I'll
team
say.
knew.
One
but
at
I
a
think he
time,
believed in
fellas. There's too many people talking at the same
I'm just
time.
saying, like the way he fights, Jules. He fights like he believes he can win. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean,
I'm
he
saying
do.
that's why he keeps getting offered these big money fights. He's exciting, man.
What I see about him before I pass it back to Ray is that he's not discouraged by the losses. That if you look at, you know, we talk about this a lot, that if you look at Wilder, he was very much discouraged by the loss to Fury. If you look at AJ, it took him years to regain any sense of semblance of confidence after losing to Ruiz.
Mhm.
But with George, it's like nothing happened. He's still on the internet talking shit. Like he's still talking shit. He coming off of knockout laws.
Who's he
He's
talking
still
shit to?
talking
He
shit.
like Tony Romo.
Richardson
He like
Hitchens.
Tony Romo, man. He just like it's whatever.
Bro,
That's
out
what
of
I
all-
mean. That's what I mean. That like he's still like he talking to Richardson Hitchens like he got a belt. Like, yo, this dude, his confidence is great. Yo, I could only hope to be as confident as George Kambosos. Go
Right.
ahead, Ray.
It's like, I would say, like, I think he might have been like somewhat confident in that Loma fight, but I don't think he's confident in a Hitchens fight because you have to, after going through 2 Devin Haney fights and watching 1 Richardson Hitchens fight, you got to be in there just thinking, damn, here we go again.
This is a down payment on the house, bro. That's what he thinking. Like, yo, this gonna
But
pay off the credit card, bro.
if
Like,
he
cause I'm
came back and said,
He
I'm
won't.
fighting Isaac Cruz, I'll be like, okay, I see that. You're
Yeah.
about to beat the brakes off of that dude.
But you know
But
what,
it's
funny
like,
shit is I don't even think he would beat Isaac Cruz though.
nah,
He
stop
wants
it.
revenge
Stop it.
after
Probably not.
Liam Paro.
I don't. You know what? I don't know. I ain't
That's
even gonna say
awesome.
that because the
That's
shit is
awesome.
Isaac is type ass. Like he is ass, bro.
Yeah.
Like, look, like your
And
whole
that's-
shit is that your real shit is that Gervonta didn't
Tank.
knock you out. It's not nothing that you really did. It's just that he didn't knock you out. That's really it.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
But you know what? You know what I do appreciate though? I do appreciate this much. As long as he knows he's continuing to get offered these big fights for big money, he ain't sitting back and being all picky and choosy, like, oh, I'm on my pedestal, my high horse. No, I want this, I need that. No, this motherfucker's like, bet, let's go, let's go.
Yeah,
bet,
and
let's
that's
go.
the way you.
And
At
you know
the
what?
end of the
Shout
day,
out to him
that's
for
why
that.
motherfuckers respect him because that is
Yep.
the way you're a prize fighter. You fight for prizes.
That's true.
Prize fighter.
You know.
But it
Unlike
would
Teo
only
or
it
unlike
would
Devin.
if only he
real.
was good. If only Kambosos was at least an A-level
I know.
fighter, man.
For real.
I know
That's
he
the
got
thing.
a gift like 2 fights ago. Who was it against?
Maxie Hughes.
Maxie Hughes.
Maxie Hughes. Yeah.
I'm still mad at Liam Paro losing to fucking Richardson Hitchens, bro. He never should have won
Yo.
against Matias. I'm not
For
lying.
real.
They need to
Fuck
rob
that.
that
I got
motherfucker.
fucking mad, bro. Fuck that.
What y'all think about
Oh,
Samurai? What y'all think about Samurai Mashashi? Javante, bro. He
Yo,
Samurai
is that
Mashashi.
Tank? What
That's
the
Tank,
fuck
bro.
is that?
That's
That
Tank,
ain't-
bro. He on his samurai time, bro. He on his Bushido blade.
Yo, I just got done watching. Squid Games, and I swear there's a person that looks exactly like that on the
I'm
fucking
telling
show.
you, he on his
Damn.
samurai time,
He on
bro.
that
He on
Squid
he on
Games.
his Squid Games, B.
What
He's
the
squidding,
hell
bro.
is that?
You see that? You see
Yo,
the special?
what
You
kind
see
of-
the? You
Yo,
see the
what kind-
special Japanese dildo he got in the back? You see that? The little
That's
statue with the
some
red boots, bro.
faggot shit, bro.
Oh my
Yo,
Does he have a matching purse to go with it?
yo,
I'm telling you, like, that's why I think-
AI. That's gotta be AI. just
That's
for
why.
fucking
No,
with
that's
it.
not AI. That's from his fucking social media, bro. Like that's legit. Like yo, I've been told motherfuckers, yo, that motherfucker got agave in his
He
Kool-Aid,
fruity.
bro.
He fruity.
He got
Wait, you
agave
didn't edit
in
that?
his. Say it again.
Remember,
Yo, I didn't make this
You didn't
shit,
edit
Ray.
this?
Like that's from him, bro.
remember a month ago he said that he didn't want to go to therapy because he'll turn soft. Is this what he meant?
Probably, bro. If you put in the relaxing your joint and you going to the Dominicans for a blowout, bro, you don't need to worry about therapy, bro. You already there, bro. Like
He's
is
redefining
a-
what makes me fresh and fruity as we speak, man. Damn.
he probably got French tips and all that shit, bro. Fresh acrylics and all that, bro.
His new name is
He's going through
Gervonta
it.
now.
Yeah, he's going through a teenage emo phase right now.
Trying to tell y'all, man.
Bro,
That's
that dude is
some
sturdy, bro. That
Panic
dude is
at the
sturdy.
Disco, Green Day type shit.
I
But
mean,
he's
like,
not a phase
But at
mom.
least they can pull pussy.
he
I
don't
know
look
about
like
Tank.
Scorpion. He don't look like Scorpion in Mortal Kombat. he don't look
Somebody-
like for real. He look like Scorpion, bro. Like I am a Scorpion.
Yo, somebody on Twitter
Come
said he
here.
looked like
Man, hey, bro.
somebody on Twitter said he looked like the Black Jeff Hardy.
Bro, bro, what's up with the bootleg Sheen Campbell version of fucking Betty Boop anime doll in the back, bro? That's wild, bro.
That's ain't that
Fucking
Astro Boy?
Boy.
That's
Like, bro, I
Astro
don't know
Boy,
what the
right?
fuck that is, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
it's
is I
Astro
can
Boy.
tell
It's
by
like
the boots.
it's this
Okay,
this
that's
Japanese.
a boy. Why he ain't got no shirt on? He got some little motherfucking panties and shit. What the
He's a
fuck?
robot, bro. Anyways, I think that's where.
Hey,
Tank
hold on.
gets
You
his,
said anyways
fashion.
like this shit's normal, bro. Hold up.
No, I'm saying, I think Tank gets his fashion from Astro Boy. Just look at that shit.
Bro,
right?
he
Like,
just he
somebody's
on
got to
some
explain this. Like, what the
he
fuck?
on some different kind of time, and I've been saying that about him.
Been
Like, yo,
saying
you
it, man.
look
I
like
told
motherfuckers.
Mhm.
You look like you let motherfuckers play in your butthole, bro. Ever since that Broner shit in the club, I was like, yeah, see, something ain't right about this.
That
Hey,
P Diddy video
this
too.
about, I mentioned this about Tank on Boxing Gems live stream and shit. And that motherfucker canceled my ass quick.
What
What?
did you say?
No, like they shut me down. Like bloop. Like no, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. I'm gonna talk like that. All right. Anyway, I was like,
I mean, what you supposed to say to that, bro? Like certain shit is obviously sweet, bro. Look, if you turned on a live, and I click off the shit, and then you see a long mane, right, with fucking waves and cascades, the fuck you supposed to say, bro? Like,
You know what I'm
what the
saying?
fuck you doing, bro?
And then he has straight hair. I thought he had like curly.
He
or-
fucking burnt that shit.
But like, look, his
Iron
shit is
did
always
shit.
short. Where the fuck that long hair come from, bro? That's a wig. He's wearing a fucking wig, bro.
Might as well be.
You saw his last live interview? It was
That's
less than 30 days ago. Nah, bro, that's a fucking wig.
Yo, is Jules frozen?
And I mean, the shit, man,
Yeah.
Juice froze as fuck.
Yeah, he's
Hey, that
frozen.
shit might be AI though too. We got to keep that in mind,
Damn.
man. That might be-
Oh,
Tank.
he said the magic word and it froze him.
Fucking Tank got him.
Tank got him, bro. It's
Hey, nah, our
Fatality.
government fucking drones done found his orbs and shit. They
oh
fucking him up right now.
shit. Yeah.
Oh, wait, does anyone have any clearance, by the way, if the Matias fight is actually like still happening?
I don't know.
I mean,
I hope so.
yeah, I haven't seen anything official that it's not. So there goes that.
Yo, Jules,
Oh.
wake up. Oh shit, he ain't
Nah,
even in
he's-
the live no more.
Oh,
he jumped
yeah,
off.
bro. He just
What? Hey,
He
how you
jumped off his
disconnect
own
yourself, but we all still here? How
That's
the
a
fuck
good
work?
question.
How that work out?
Yo,
There he
wait
goes.
a minute.
Oh,
Hey.
yeah.
No, that's not the
No,
guy.
no.
That's
No,
not
that's
the
me.
guy.
That's me.
That's
Something
not
going
the
on
guy,
with my
bro.
something going on with my
Bro, is
router
that your
'cause
alter ego, not the guy?
Yo, who the
You got an
fuck
alter
is
ego
this?
on you?
Where's Jules at?
something happened to my router because my son.
Who do you work
Hey, nah,
for?
fuck that. Who the fuck is you and what you do with Jules,
Yeah,
man?
what the fuck
We
you
don't
do to
trust you, bro.
Jules, motherfucker?
We don't trust
Yeah,
that
you
tag, bro. We don't know that
imposter.
tag. What's up?
I hope that's the last fight of his career, man. I
Hey,
really
we
do.
want proof of life. Fuck that. We want proof of life. Where Jules at? We want proof of
Bro, I'm
life.
right here, bro. I'm right here.
This is the PBC Jules.
You know what I'm saying?
Al cloned This one in
Hey, PBC had to merge with Temu, and this is what we got, dog.
That
For real.
this is the most this is the most creative way to say that he's gonna take a smoke break.
See,
No, it ain't even that. It's because my
Hey,
son.
we
It's
just
because
got the
my son.
Sheen. Hey, man, hey, we just got the Sheen version of fucking Jules, bro. What the fuck?
See,
This
I
is
warned
AI
Jules not to
Jules.
wear that sweater.
Yo, we finally get to meet AI Jules.
That shit crazy.
Yo, but anyways, yeah, that shit. At least Devin Haney, we can say he gets some pussy. I don't know about Tank no more. I don't know about Tank,
I don't
but
think
Tank
Tank
can
likes
get
pussy, bro.
yeah, Tank don't like. Yeah, he ain't for the.
Shout out to
Yo,
Don Juan. What Tank look like with a Timu Gerardo? Yeah, that shit look crazy, bro. Him and fucking Conor Ben did that shit. I'm like, y'all don't know how y'all look, but y'all look crazy doing that shit.
Rico Suave.
yo,
Cause you
so it's
basically got you put the relaxer in your shit. Basically, you trying to look like a Revlon girl or some shit. Like, I don't the fuck you think you look like, bro, but that shit don't look right, bro. But
Maybe because
go
his
Uh-huh.
ahead,
dad did that shit.
say it again.
I said maybe because his dad did that shit for Connor. Because I remember I saw some like old Ben fights and he had like what's it called, slick back hair and a fucking ponytail.
Yeah, but the shit is when Nigel Ben did it, that was a style. You feel me? It's not like it was
Mm.
just some random shit he pulled out a bag. That was legit a style at the time. For you to do that now, you look crazy. That's like if I got a Jerry curl, bro. That's what that's basic. That's the equivalent of that. Like that's like if I got a Jerry curl. Like, yeah, if
You
it was 85, I could see, but come
you would
on,
look
B, what the
like the
fuck you
'80s
doing?
breakdancers in the Bronx, Jules.
For real. You know that shit, it don't look. Let me see if my shit working now, because this shit.
motherfucker look like James Cone.
But yeah, I was asking about this stuff with Tio because like ever since that fight with I'm gonna fight Matias or whatever came out, I swear I haven't seen any news.
Jules, you're on the small square. You're not on the
Yeah, I
big.
don't know why I'm on the small one. For
Yeah.
real.
Oh, there we
Yo,
go.
speaking about Teo, like I seen a video where this weekend the WBO is giving Navarrete like a poncho. You know how he's a vaquero?
Hmm.
And Teo's literally right next to Vaquero, and I'm like, bro, you're everywhere but training for a fight. Like you don't know if you're going or coming, bro.
No, and the shit is that Navarrete is actually coming off a fight. That's like the shit I said the other day that like the American dudes want to do anything but box. They want to do anything but box. They want to be on podcasts. They want to do radio. They want to be on the kick stream. They want to be at the convention, but they don't want to box. It's like there's no reason that Teofimo shouldn't have boxed before this year. And shout out to Steve Kim because he said it. After one of the bigger wins of his career, I almost forgot that after he beat Josh Taylor, what he did, oh, I'm retired. I'm just not going to do shit for a bunch of months. Because fuck it, right? Because fuck momentum, right? You know, I'm Teofimo. It's the same story with him, bro. He's his own worst enemy.
Wasn't at the
They don't
time.
want to
Oh,
go
sorry.
ahead, bro.
Go. I was gonna say, wasn't at the time. Wasn't he dealing with some issues with like his wife or something?
Bro,
Like
but
right
the
after
shit
the
is
win.
what, yeah, but when don't he have issues is the shit I'm saying. It's and the other thing is this. Consider that the typical working man has the same issues of a Teofimo, but he still got to go to work. Still got to you
Exactly.
still got to go to work, bro. Like, cause if you a garbage man and you going through a divorce, you still got to go throw out that garbage, bro. If you a mailman, same shit. So I'm not gonna give him a pass for that. Like, yeah, you still got to do your job, bro. Like, you still got to do what you supposed to do, bro.
Yep.
Exactly, bro.
What
And
do
then these
boxers do?
motherfuckers,
What do
they
boxers
got
do?
the what?
I was just gonna ask, what do boxers do outside of boxing when they're not boxing? Like, do they have a normal 12-hour shift job, 8 hour
No,
shift
you
job?
gotta. I mean, like the boxer's job outside of the actual fight or the fight camp, the professional, right? The Dimitri
Yeah.
Bivol, the Artur Beterbiev, the Terrence Crawford, the Floyd Mayweather, the professional boxer in between fights and in between camps is still going to the gym so that he don't get fat. That's if
Exactly.
you want to know what is it that a consummate professional does when he don't have a fight scheduled and he's not in a fight camp, they still be in the gym. They just not working at the same. They not working out with the same intensity because you know you don't want to pull a muscle, you don't want to hurt yourself, but that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to stay in shape year round. So when you do get a phone call, you ready. You already ready. You ain't got to do nothing. You just got to tweak the strategy for whoever it is you fighting, but you essentially got to stay in shape all year. That's what you got to do.
and make
You
weight.
don't get no break.
Yeah, but the other thing is it really a bad thing that you're required to take care of yourself? Because that's basically what they're telling you to do is take care of yourself all year.
No,
You know,
it's not.
stay in
It's not a
shape.
bad thing.
I
Hey,
mean, there
I
are some fighters. Oh, sorry, go.
I would imagine that when the boxers are first starting out, they may have a job, but as they get farther along in their career, that goes away. That's my
No,
opinion.
because if you talk like let's say you talking about a dude, he was an Olympian, right? Well, that dude probably, or usually I would say in previous eras of boxing, you talking about a dude that's probably going to end up fighting 4 to 5 times a year. So he don't have time to do something else. Now, if you talking about Joe Blow, that he walks into a boxing gym, gets a boxing license, and starts boxing, yeah, he's probably going to have a part-time job. Because remember, Andrew Cancio had a part-time job. He worked for the gas company, and he was moonlighting as a boxer. So yeah, there's people like that. But primarily, if you're talking about a professional boxer, a consummate professional, yeah, you basically staying in the gym all year. You just training at a different intensity once you got to fight. Once you got like, all right, I'm getting ready for so and so. I'm about to get ready, you know. But other than that, that's what you get. That's all you really got to do is stay in shape. And that's why it's so egregious for some boxers to get fat. Like, bro, how you really got fat when all you got to do is stay in shape? That's all you really got to do. Stay around your walk around weight, maintain that weight. For the money you getting, that should be good. That no television boxer should be getting fat between fights because they literally pay you enough that you should be able to stay on weight or close to it from 1 month to the next to the next.
Yeah, Jules, that's why you forget though. Like a lot of boxers, like just training day in and day out, that shit gets fucking boring. And even for them, like even look at someone like Navarrete. Like if that dude's not fighting, you already know what's happening when he's not in the gym. Like what's it called? Preparing for a
No,
fight.
I
He's
don't
getting
even
fat.
no, I don't even disagree with you, but I think that as far as what you should be doing, what you doing outside of a camp should not be the same stuff you doing inside of a camp. That's saying that maybe you don't do road work, but you swim because that's low impact. It's not hard on the joints. Maybe you not hitting a heavy bag. Maybe you doing calisthenics. Maybe you doing aerobics or something like that. The stuff you do for the fight you about to have should not really be the same stuff you doing when you don't have a fight. But yeah, you basically got to stay in shape. Like that's in other words, there are people that are not professional boxers that have a workout routine that they carry from month to month. So for a fighter who's basically paid to stay in peak physical condition, yeah, that's not really asking a lot. And that is what separates the Mayweather from everybody else, or the Crawford everybody else. That's literally what it is. If you look at the common denominator of many of the fighters that excel, they professionals all year. All year. You don't got to tell them
And
to
they
go to
live
the
in the
gym. They go.
and they live in the gym too.
They live in the gym, bro. Like there's plenty of footage of Crawford in between fights when he don't got nothing going on and he's sparring young motherfuckers. You know that's how that might be how he stays in shape. He's sparring Shakur Stevenson or some shit like that. You know, so I
And you
don't
know
really
what?
think it's asking a lot for the money that they get. I don't think it's asking a lot.
I was about to say, you know what? In his free time, when he ain't doing that, he ain't at the club. That motherfucking fishing.
Yeah, that's the other shit. I think it's hard to tell a young motherfucker not to do that, right? Because young motherfucker don't want to listen to nobody. So
Yeah,
if the young motherfucker want to go to the
easier
club,
said than done. That discipline shit, easier said than done.
oh yeah, I mean, like, bro, that's the
Real.
discipline is literally what separates the men from the boy. Honest to God, that discipline is something that even grown folk don't have it sometimes. And we
People
talk
take
about
that shit
people
for granted, man. That shit
You
matters.
know what? You know Navarrete be partying his ass off when he's outside of the ring.
I think, and not partying so much as eating, because that motherfucker get fat, bro. Like you can
Yeah,
see
he
that.
does.
That motherfucker get fat, but he do his thing in the ring. He get busy, so it's like you can't hold him. That he do get busy. Once that bell ring, that's your ass. So
Oh, he does,
You
but he
think
needs to lay off
maybe
the menudo.
you think
And
maybe fighters could pull like
when
a
he don't,
Chavez or
no, it's
something?
too many people talking at the same time. Go ahead, Ray.
You think maybe some more fighters could pull like a Chavez or something where it's just like for every part of the year you're fighting, like you're not really even getting enough time to be in camp for that one?
I mean, like it's just a different time because these fighters never want to go backwards on the money. The TV, the way things are structured now, it could never be the way that it was when Chavez fought. Because remember, some of Chavez fights wasn't even on TV. Some of them shits.
Yeah, he
Whereas
fought a lot in
now,
Mexico.
you know, like these young TV fighters, yo, they want 2 mil every time they fight, or they not gonna fight. That's how it
Wait,
is now.
It wasn't like Jaime
speaking
Munguia, but
about
he kept fighting too much. I think that was his kryptonite.
Yeah, but you could see that Jaime, like, I ain't trying to say they pimping Jaime, right? But I'm gonna just say that Fernando has control of that situation. Fernando Beltran, for those that don't know him, the head of Zanford Boxing, you could see that, like, yo, he run a tight ship. Whereas a lot of these American fighters, like, bro, forget it. If they're not getting 1 mil or 2 mil, they're not gonna fight, bro. That's why they don't fight as often as they used to. Also, that where it might have been normal for a guy to fight 3 times in 1 year, not anymore, because these motherfuckers want 1 mil or 2 mil for every fight, no matter who it is. Otherwise, they're not gonna get out of bed. And I don't even think that's a good thing, neither. It's like, bro, common sense. Every fight is not worth the same. You can't make the same money, but you know, people want what they want. And that's a part of why boxing is how it is now, that fighters don't fight as often as they used to.
speaking of TV, what is the ideal pay-per-view buys for Devin Haney on BLK Prime, bro? Let's be
Bro,
honest.
ese tipo es ridículo, man. Ese tipo es
100,000
ridículo.
maybe.
And
Probably about
no, and
200.
who are you gonna fight on Black? Like, bro, it's Black Prom. Who you about to fight? Blair Cobbs? Who are you about to?
Woo!
Tevin Farmer?
Adrian Broner.
And the
Oh,
thing is that,
speaking of,
remember, if he's on Black Prom, it's a pay-per-view. So it's like, yo, are you fucking crazy, Devin? Look at the pay-per-views we getting, bro. How are you gonna compete with that?
And he said, "I'm coming back like vengeance or some shit on Black Prime." Get
Bro, whatever, bro.
bro, speaking of, I did hear that rumor that it might be Tevin. If it's Tevin, the way
That's
Tevin looked
horrible.
against Cepeda,
eh,
bro,
No,
I
pero
might put some money on Tevin.
No, pero la otra cosa es que, and this is why I get so annoyed with these young fighters that, bro, you think you versus Tevin Farmer is a pay-per-view? Are you out of your
Wow.
fucking mind, bro? Like you don't
Yeah,
understand that we, the customers, we don't actually want to have to pay. You understand that, right? That's why piracy is so high, because more often than not, the customer don't want to pay extra on top of whatever subscriptions they got. It's a tough economy. So for you to be arrogant or greedy or both to think we got to pay extra to see you versus Tevin Farmer, I'm not buying that shit, bro. Like unless you about to fight Ti or 50 Cent, there's a strong chance that that's one pay-per-view I don't buy, bro.
Yeah, like
we
I'll
need
tell you like
Devin,
this,
we
man.
need
Like, here's the
Devin
thing.
versus Young Thug, bro.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think. I don't think the opponent matters. Him and his team, they think they're pay-per-view worthy alone. That's the fucking problem.
Yeah, but that's the problem. And it's not just Devin either. It's also Teofimo. It's a lot of them that they think that once you're on pay-per-view, you're never supposed to come off. And it's like, see, this is a huge part
It's not how
of
that
what's
works.
wrong. That
Not
it's
how that
like,
works.
yo, bro, Benavidez versus Morel, and I actually like that fight, but that should not be a pay-per-view. You're nuts, bro.
Nope,
Uh,
absolutely not. Nope.
Zoo versus Fundora should not have been a pay-per-view, and it was a great fight. It did turn out to be a great fight in terms of blood and guts, but it's like you shouldn't pay extra for that. This is why
That
this this is why the sport in America is not growing, because when people don't got access to that, bro, ain't nobody about to give you extra for that shit, bro. You supposed to give us those. It's the big ones that belong on pay-per-view, not these shits. You know?
that's a regular 12.99 ESPN fight monthly. Cause that
There
ain't
and
no
that.
pay-per-view fight.
Ponlo tú, Gaddy versus Ward was not a fucking pay-per-view, bro. That was
God damn.
not a pay-per-view.
All
That
three
was a
fights.
regular fight. But
None
all
of them
three of them
were. None of them
shits.
were. They're all ESPN. None of them were.
And those are
And I,
bona fide classics. So then you got to look at these
Yep.
guys and say, like, yo, dog, like, you think you versus Blair Cobbs, por ejemplo, that should cost $50?
We were
You
born.
fucking crazy, bro.
We were born in the
I
wrong era.
really like.
I would say like this: if we're keeping it real, pay-per-view shouldn't be a thing. But it is what it is.
No,
So it
I
should-
think
No, I
Alex,
mean it should be
there's a
reserved.
place for it. I think
Yeah,
there's a
let
place
me get
for
there.
it.
Yeah, let me cook, Jules. That's where I'm going. What I'm saying is, like, there shouldn't be any at all in reality. I was like, but it is. So it should only. This is why we're having this conversation. This is why we're saying what we're saying. It should only be reserved for the biggest draws of the biggest draws. Like, this shouldn't be taken lightly, like pay-per-view. Like, oh, here's a narrative, or like, oh, this person's up and coming, and they're this. Like, no, it should be. It should be for those fucking special fighters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I think it should only be if it's me and I'm thinking about the way things were, a pay-per-view honestly was a rarity. Well, I don't want to say a rarity, but it wasn't this shit that there's a pay-per-view every month. Bro, I remember it wasn't a pay-per-view all the time like that. And pay-per-view was really for specific
Yes,
motherfuckers
yes.
like
Oh,
Roy. Like,
hey,
yeah,
you remember in the 90s, Jules, when there was a pay-per-view event, everybody was going to somebody's crib and it was a big
yeah,
deal.
but also it was because the demand for the pay-per-view, whatever it was not manufactured. They weren't telling you that you should buy this. You wanted to buy it. You wanted to see it. And that's really what the difference is. Whereas now they try to justify it to you that, oh, Devin's fighting for a title at a second weight. So what? Fucking so what? Bro, I don't fucking care. Like,
Pay-per-views used to sell themselves. Now they gotta push it.
now they try to
Yeah,
push them on you.
during the
You
Cold
know,
War, Bob Arum said, like, what happens is that people are supposed to get together and all pitch in to buy the pay-per-view fight. But it's like, okay, if it's Devin versus Blair Cobb, it's like, yeah, let's throw a fight party. Man,
Yeah,
nobody want to
let
watch
me
that
call
shit.
Tia. Let me call Tia y Tio in Mexico because Devin is fucking
Yeah.
fighting Tevin Farmer, bro. Right? Let me call the
Hey,
Dominican Republic. Let me call my cousins over there
hey,
because
that party,
fucking
there's gonna be a lot of echoing in the room for that party, bro.
this shit is crazy. It's that they push it on you, but that's the damage at the end of the day, and it's repetitive, but it is the truth that is the damage that Floyd Mayweather did to the American boxing scene because now they all want to be on pay-per-view and they can't be. Like, this is not going to work, bro. All
You know the
it would
perfect.
get
Oh, go ahead. No, like
no
the
go ahead.
perfect example. They had a Canelo versus Berlanga was not a pay-per-view fight, but they had dudes in New York out in the street, a block. Everybody's watching the fight, but
Sí, pero
not on there.
la vaina con Canelo es diferente because no matter how much we complain or how unimpressed we are, when the numbers come in, they show you that it did belong there. Whether you look at
Yep.
how many people showed up at the gate, right? 20 million or 27 million or 19 million. Bro, if you can bring in a $19 million gate, then that justifies the show. If you're talking about a show where it brought in anywhere in between 4 and 500,000, okay, that's $500,000. That justifies it. I think, and Mike Kopinger said it, that the threshold for what belongs on pay-per-view really should be around 300,000. If you can't do 300,000, it shouldn't be on pay-per-view. And that's most of the stuff that we're seeing. That's most of Gervonta Davis's fights, all of Devin Haney's fights, right? All of David Benavidez's fights are like, yeah, y'all can't. If you can't bring in 300,000, bro, then it shouldn't have been a pay-per-view. What was the fucking point then? You
Yep.
cut off an entire portion of the audience that was never going to pay extra to see this fucking shit, you know? So with Canelo, that's why I always give him his flowers that no matter what you say about Berlanga or what you say about Munguia, if it brought in 4 to 500,000, yeah, it justifies itself, bro. That's a lot when you put it together. 400, 500,000 at $80 a pop, not even counting the gate, not even counting the sponsorships. Yes, it's justified.
Listen, hey, motherfuckers need to learn to stop crossing feelings and fucking numbers, man.
Yeah. Like I didn't think the Berlanga. I was surprised that the Berlanga fight. I can't remember the exact number, but I remember reading that the
600, I
Berlanga.
think.
Bro, that's fucking ridiculous for a dude like that for Berlanga.
Yeah.
But if you can do 600,000, right? Then yeah, it's justified that somebody bought that shit, bro. The fuck we gonna say 600,000? If for a perspective, more people bought Canelo versus Berlanga than Haney versus Garcia,
Munguia too.
right?
Wow. Crazy.
Think about it. That's that
I mean-
Haney versus Garcia, when they did it, it was supposed to be all this shit, oh, the backstory, toda la vaina, toda la bulla, todo lo peo. And y'all really ended up selling less than Canelo versus a dude that nobody gave a chance. Nobody thought Edgar was gonna fucking do
To
anything,
be
dog.
fair though, people didn't give Ryan Garcia a chance either. I remember when that fight came out, that was a cash grab.
That is true. That
Yeah,
is true.
true. Cherry gone wrong. Is a cherry. That's all.
I mean, yeah, because that's what he was to Devin. That's what he was. He was a cherry to Devin. Jack said Barboza versus Jack is official, and you missed the last chat. I'm gonna go back to get it, Jack. Domo said DB Mr. Vegas fight. Yeah, silly, bro, silly, just pure silliness. Don Juan said what? I read that one already. Thoughts on Matias versus Elvis Rodriguez? I thought he was fighting Teofimo, bro. I thought Matias was fighting Teofimo, and did they cancel that shit?
I saw that too, but if he's
There's
fighting
a high,
Elvis, I'm taking Matias. Elvis is kind of whack, but
there's a high chance that might be canceled too, because we all know Tio at this point.
I mean, like the shit is. I have it on good authority that Todd Duboff wants to bill it as a pay-per-view. He wants it to be a pay-per-view, and it's like you can't, bro. Like you can't. Like I'm sorry. Like, and I like that fight. I think it's a great fight, but you can't, bro.
Every fight at this point is pay-per-view, bro.
Y la otra vaina es que the only reason that it being a pay-per-view is in the conversation is because these fighters want too much money. You don't want what the fight is worth. You want imaginary money that doesn't exist. You want that chance for it to be on pay-per-view. Hopefully there's an upside. It's like, no, bro, you can't keep doing this. Boxing cannot keep doing this. Like, nah. Don't fight, Teofimo. Don't fight. Fuck it. Don't fighters got to learn. Like, yo, dog, you see what you don't get is better fighters than you have come and gone. You're not actually important. And to me, I don't care how many fighters get mad if they hear this. You need to go back to understanding who you are, because all of y'all think y'all special. All of you think you're the most unique snowflake in the whole snowstorm, and you're not. You have a price. You have marquee value that can be quantified. And unless you meet a certain threshold, yeah, I'm sorry, you're not a superstar. I'm sorry. The fuck you want?
Hey, you know what's funny, Jules? I like how you did the snowflake and the snowstorm thing, because in reality, every single snowflake is unique. So in reality, you're still just the same as all the other motherfuckers. You're all different.
Yeah, look. Every
So you're all the
snowflake,
same.
every snowflake is shaped different. Like different vaginas are shaped different ways. Some look like a pastrami
Nice.
sandwich.
Good segue.
Some
Good
look,
segue.
some
Good
look
segue.
like an oyster, right? But they're all
Mhm.
pussies at the end of the day.
You know what I'm saying?
And they're all snowflakes at the end of the day. So for as unique as you are, you're still just a fucking snowflake among many snowflakes.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
Shit is crazy.
Hey,
shout out to
shout out to Pastrami though, bro. Pastrami's fire.
shout out to Deed. 500 to 600,000 pounds deadlift or three. I'm gonna be real. I'm more impressed if somebody can move 405 on the bench than 600,000. I mean, than 600 on a deadlift. That impresses me more, because you using your legs for the deadlift. Well, some people have really fucking strong legs, bro. But if you could move 400 at least 5 times, if you could rep that 5 times, yeah, that's fucking impressive, bro.
I'm gonna go with the deadlift, man, because if you can do anywhere near 600 deadlift, that speaks crazy volumes about your fucking core. Your core
and your quads and your I guess to me it's like it's less impressive because it involves your legs. That's why it's less, not to say that it's not impressive overall, but compared to bench is really just your arms, bro. Really,
Keenan says you missed his super chat.
Let me see right quick.
Keenan Lofton.
I got you right now, Keenan. Dev in a lose-lose. Black Prime does run leverage-wise for the next fights he tries to make. Him and Tio self-sabotaging their careers honestly, they are, because the fact that you could have fought him and this is what you chose, Devin could have fought him. Bob confirmed it, that the offer was real. They reached out to him, and you choosing to fight on Black Prime. Bro, ain't nobody gonna buy whatever the fuck you doing on you, bro. We're not.
If they put that fight on pay-per-view, if they put that fight on pay-per-view, it flops worse than if it was free.
Bro, the shit is that it's Black Prime. Black Prime is gonna be a pay-per-view, bro. Like, it's not gonna be some free shit that they just giving to you on the strength. It's gonna be and it's like, yo, dog, you don't understand what happens when you're on a pay-per-view and it doesn't sell nothing. It doesn't just hurt you. it hurts boxing, bro. Because that's a fight that nobody got to see, really, or they watched it illegally, which nobody benefits from, you know?
Right.
But whatever, man.
Wait, dude, I
Devon
just
says, do you
realized.
think, hold on, do you think Devon will, do you think pay-per-view will reform after Canelo retires over time? Will we see less or cheaper pay-per-views in the American market? I would
Ooh.
say that, it's not that Canelo needs to retire for that to happen. It's that the promoters need to stick to their guns. That's what needs to start happening. That you know what? You want to be on pay-per-view for this, and if you got to sit out for a year, so be it. What happened to Mikey Garcia, verdad? With Top Rank, that you sat out for 2-3 years? Yeah, we need to see more of that. It sounds fucked up, but it's like, remember, it's us that are paying that debt. It's us that end up getting fucked over. We're the ones that get inundated with all these pay-per-views because it's our money that they're trying to get at. And bro, Benavidez versus Morel, I'm sorry, it's an all right fight, but that ain't $80 worth, bro. That undercard is ass at that. Like, there's nothing on that
That's
undercard I
it.
even want to
Yo,
see.
Hey, but you know what?
that's
Hey,
the
to answer his
LLC.
first question about the pay-per-view, will it reform after Canelo retires? I don't think so. Like, you know, like the industry's going to do what it's always done. Like once he's gone, they will find a way to spin a narrative, get everybody convinced. There'll be a next big deal. Like
What's fueling the inundation is that the promoters keep caving, honestly. That's what's fueling the inundation. Because the promoter and the network are the ones, whoever the broadcaster is, whether it's ESPN or DAZN, they're the ones who decide if that's the direction they want to go. Remember, Teofimo versus Loma was supposed to be a pay-per-view until ESPN decided, nah, we can't do that right now, you know? So until the broadcasters stick to their guns and say, no, we're not doing this. And if you got to sit out, okay, sit out then.
Great.
He's
People
not.
fail
no,
to
bro, like,
realize
that's the only way it makes sense. Like if you think about it.
Yeah, because what's happening now is all the horror stories of previous eras of boxing, those horror stories don't apply to this era. Fighters have way more autonomy and say so in the decision-making process. So it's like, dog, it's simple. We got a fight here for you at this price. If you don't want to do it, cool. But we held up our end. We offered you a fight. We were going to promote it, honor the guarantee. Our end is covered. If you don't like it, okay, then don't fight. Don't make no money. Don't do shit and go sit out.
Kick
Simple.
rocks, motherfucker.
Kick rocks, motherfucker.
Wait, Jules, can I ask you something? What when you say horror stories, what do you mean exactly? Because sometimes when I hear people say that, it's like they overdo it a bit.
Well, basically, fighters had no autonomy before, and you can see why it was that way because none of the money was coming from them. Nothing
Yeah,
that
okay.
was nothing that was going into the show, right? Nothing. None of that was up to you. The most that you and your manager could do, if you even had a good one, was try to wrangle a good deal. But you had no real say-so, no finality. Whereas now you do. When you enter into a deal, you could say, well, look, this is what I want to be paid fight by fight. This is what I want to be paid. You, your manager, or your lawyer, which is really your manager, because that's what the fuck they're supposed to be doing. You know, you have more wiggle room to structure a contract and accent certain scenarios that, well, if I win a belt, you know, my guarantee might be 5. If I win a belt, I want my guarantee to be 1.5 mil. You know, shit like that. You got the ability to do that now. Whereas before, bro, you get what the fuck you get, bro. Simple as that. You get what the fuck you get what the promoter give you. And if you don't like it, then you don't get shit. That's the way it was. And those were the horror stories. But
And part of the horror is
the weird thing is that the business model though was better when it was that way. If you paying attention, yeah, boxing was a cash cow when it was that way. Give the fighters more control, and they're always gonna want more money, no matter what. They could be fighting a gatekeeper. I want more money.
Yeah, but you know what the other side of that coin, Jules, and you know this was what came with it was the fans were getting the better fights, but the fighters were getting fucking robbed by these promoters, bro, and they checks.
Yeah, I mean, like it's that, and that is the caveat.
Yeah,
That is that they were getting jerked, which is why there were horror stories. You know, it's not to say that the practices weren't dubious back then, because they were, but now we're getting the extreme in the opposite direction to where maybe the fighters have a little bit too much.
And, hey, hold on, let me pause you right there.
Say so now.
Point. It's the extreme. That's it. That's the point. It's the extreme in the opposite direction. Yes. Go ahead.
They have too much say so now that like you want it to work out to where you make a truckload of money every single time, and the fans are too like because I notice a lot of the fans are fucking morons that you don't get it. Without these promoters, these fights don't happen.
They're
You don't
retarded,
understand that?
bro. They're retarded. They don't know
It's
any fucking logical understanding about how business works. If you're not financially viable in this certain area, you're not going to get that pay-per-view money. You're at the end of the day, pay-per-view stars are Mike Tyson or fucking Manny Pacquiao.
No,
You're not
not
that.
even just that. That a Teofimo Lopez's career never gets off the ground if not for a top rank. A Shakur Stevenson, same thing. That where you looking at Bob in top rank, oh me no top rank, always. But you don't fucking get that they've been pouring money into these careers from the beginning. You understand that? Wherever you get to after that, like where Shakur is now. People say that they didn't do a good job with Shakur. That's not true because they got him to a point to where a wealthy Saudi Arabian is pouring money into his pocket. That didn't happen on its own, bro. That's after years of Top Rank promoting you.
They guided Shakur damn near in under a decade to 3 world titles in 3 different divisions. How the fuck did they not do right by Shakur? Explain that to me. These people are dumb.
And then you look at Teofimo. Their problem is that they have a beggar's mentality because they act like there's something wrong with Top Rank or any promoter wanting to turn over a profit when that's what the fuck you in it for, you fucking idiot. You promote the fighter in the hopes that they can start to turn over a profit and make you money. But before you even get there, before any of that happens, the promoter has to spend money. What do you think? This shit happens on its own? That's how you could tell like losers from winners. That do you have it in your head that there's a money tree that you just shake and all the money for the shows just comes down? It's all risks and rewards.
You motherfuckers fail to realize Top Rank was losing money with Tyson Fury. Top Rank was losing money with a lot of these fights. And people never said anything about that. Like, oh, Top Rank is so bad, but Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder is making some of the biggest checks that they made in their fucking careers.
While they're losing money.
While they're losing money. Do you fucking hear this shit? That's why sometimes, Jules, I don't really like coming back on the panels, not because of you and everything, because it's just redundant. I know you get tired sometimes doing this shit is because it's fucking redundant. These people are retarded.
And I mean, that's why I said the other day that there are more stupid people. There are more stupid people in the world than there are smart people because this is not hard to understand. These fighters that you feeling sorry for, what you not understanding is these promoters are making them rich. You understand that they're gonna make more off of one night than you will in the whole calendar year off of one night, and all these motherfuckers do is complain. That's all they do.
Some of them, they will make more money than you will ever see in your lifetime. Your whole bloodline.
Well, that's why I don't be feeling sorry for them.
This shit needs to be said. It needs to be fucking said, man.
They're raised by fucking women.
Just won't be feeling sorry for none of these fucking fight. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, y'all, you make plenty to where not only can you take the money that you made and turn it into something if you got the right people around you, but you literally do make more in one night than the average person. You do. Like, even fighters like, look at Teofimo. Teofimo says that he never cleared $1 million, right? He probably got paid $1 million, but after his expenses, he probably didn't clear that. So if you're clearing 800,000, let's say, or 700,000, right? After you pay everybody, you getting 7. Yo, that's still more than a lot of people in the fucking country. You understand that, right?
Over 90% of Americans will not make that in a year.
That's still a lot.
Yo, how much? What? I gotta ask you guys a question. How much bread do you think Teofimos is spending on frivolous bullshit for you? Yo, bro. At the end of the day, if I make $800,000, bro, I can't spend that within like 2 years, bro. You know what I'm investing in? Real estate.
I mean, hold on. I mean, we say that. we say that, but like we're not in that position. So like I don't know.
No. Spoiled is spoiled, bro. I don't feel no, because that is the running theme for this fucking era. Feel sorry for me. You understand that there's people working at Dunkin' Donuts. They are never going to see that money.
I
that
don't feel
you're
sorry
getting
for nobody. Let's get that.
ever. There are people working in supermarkets, municipal workers,
McDonald's.
menial jobs that are never gonna see that kind of money. And because your bitch ass can't buy Ashton Martin, get the fuck out of here,
Yeah,
bro.
let me
Outta here.
rephrase that. They're raised as males. Beta. They're pretty much they're soft on the side. They want to come out as
Oh, your mic is wilding, bro.
Yeah, your mic is wilding, bro. Your mic is
Yo,
wilding.
what y'all think about Floyd Mayweather stiffing his employees talking that?
He didn't. He actually, remember, his gyms are franchises. Whoever owns that gym in that location, they're the ones stiffing them workers. It's not him. It's not. It's like a McDonald's franchise. You know, Ronald don't own all them shits. You buy into McDonald's. You buy into one, and that's your McDonald's. So you look, if it was Floyd, I would say it was Floyd. But that situation where they striking, that's not Floyd that didn't pay him. That's whoever owned that gym. They didn't pay them.
So do you think that comes back from a higher up perspective that, hey, Floyd didn't pay them, now they didn't get, now it trickles down?
No, it's that probably that gym wasn't generating no business. You look, when you buy into the Mayweather gym franchise, right? You buying in for his name in the hopes that will attract business. That's what you buying into. But if nobody comes to the fucking gym, nobody comes to the gym. And that's not going to be on Floyd. That's just, your shit, it didn't pan out, you know?
Yeah.
It didn't pan out. If Chris has Chris Weather gyms, and I buy into that franchise, and I buy a
I'm not Chris Weather. Nah, fuck, stop that shit.
I buy a Chris Weather gym, but
fuck
nobody want to go. That's not on Chris.
That's not on me, because, like you said, it is a franchise. Like,
it's a franchise. Like, what we gonna do?
If nobody wants to go until Quiznos, you know what happens? The Quiznos doesn't make money. It's
motherfuckers don't get paid. Very
simple. People don't
get
paid at all. At all. But you know it's funny? This is a boxer that everyone serially dick rides in Floyd Mayweather. He talks about investments in this shit. And you kids keep fucking thinking that you can do this shit, not seeing the failures. A lot of these kids, if they were smart enough, they would realize, yo, this dude has done failed in promotion. He done failed in business. Let me take the good parts and the good aspects and implement that. And the things that I want to work on, let me humble myself and find some people that actually can help me. But like Homeboy said, yo, these motherfuckers was raised by fucking single parents. They mad emotional. They probably weren't good students at school. They probably don't have the academic inclination to do shit like that. No disrespect. It's just off of what we see. You feel me?
Yeah.
I don't judge Floyd Mayweather's or any, and you know how I feel, but it's just a general rule of thumb. It's like drawing. You're gonna fuck up. You're gonna fuck up more times than you get it right. So I don't judge Floyd, for example, in this situation, not necessarily because of his failures, because, well, you're gonna fucking fail. You are, like, bro, yes, a lot more shit is not gonna work than shit that do work. But that one shit that hits that do work, you know, that might be enough to last you a long time. So it's not really that. I think it's more the dick riding that I don't like. That it's really kids with a play phone. When I see Teofimo, right, and I did a video on it earlier today, you want to be a free agent just because you see other people being free agents. And they only wanted to be free agents because they saw Floyd did it. The fucking problem is none of you are Floyd. None of you are Floyd.
None of you have the talent. None of you have the talent. None of you were as funny or as entertaining as Floyd was on the 24/7s. Let's not front. None of you saw the fight like Floyd, and none of you performed like Floyd. Can y'all stop the bullshit?
It's just a lot of unoriginal ass people. Maybe that's what irritates me about it. That it's just so unoriginal. Like, yo, you just a dick rider, bro. Like Teofimo is a dick rider. Ryan becomes a racist. You become a racist. Devin want to be a free agent. you want to be. It's like you just a dick riding ass motherfucker, bro. Like
Yep.
you always,
Be
you
the
always
next.
trying to dick ride some shit you see somebody else doing,
Jules,
bro.
IBFP's in the chat and has a question for you. He says, "Is it true that you said the young prime Alexander Gvozdyk beats and knocks out David Benavidez?"
I would pick. Honestly, I would pick that. If you're talking about 2018, 2017, 2018 Gvozdyk that fought Adonis Stevenson, who was one of the hardest, most destructive punchers at the time. Yes, I would pick that Gvozdyk that beat Adonis Stevenson to beat David Benavidez.
We hold these truths to be self-evident. This dude retired, had to come back because his country was fucking decimated, and you couldn't knock homeboy out?
It ain't even that. It's that Adonis Stevenson, and this is one. I guess this is one of the things that I like about other sports that I don't like about boxing. In the NBA, you remember the good teams. You remember the year. You remember who was there. You remember all of that. In MLB, it's the same shit. You remember the 9-6 Yankees.
No,
Chuck
it's
Daly,
selective amnesia, bro.
Wade Boggs, Paul O'Neill, Derek Jeter. You remember. But in boxing, it's like people tend to forget. You know, Adonis Stevenson was a fucking monster, right? That don't let that motherfucker hit you with that left hand. Don't.
Yeah.
And you can go
It's
back and see.
selective amnesia, though. It's selective amnesia, bro. They
I say
choose to
that.
forget.
I say that because Adonis Stevenson was many times over a huger puncher than David Benavidez ever will be, and Gvozdyk damn near killed that motherfucker, bro.
Hold on,
They
I
had
have a counterpoint to that a little bit.
Yeah.
So like in terms of like the way people remember things. So if we're being real, a lot of people that are probably rooting for David Benavidez today, they've probably never watched an Adonis Stevenson fight in their entire lives.
I agree
They've
with
probably
you.
not watched most light heavyweight title fights in their entire lives.
Right.
I
Right.
agree with you.
Like, I bet you if you asked them like what's it called, ask them somebody like, okay, who was another light heavyweight champion that was around when Roy was around? They probably couldn't even tell you.
Check it out. The point that I'm making is when I say that the Gvozdyk that beat him would beat Benavidez, don't get mad at me because I know what I'm talking about, right? Not you, Ray. I know what I'm talking about, and you don't. You just made my point for me. You weren't watching light heavyweight boxing that long. I've been watching it since before that. That's why I say that. So when I see these young dudes that like to suck a lot of dick, fly off the handle over what they think is a hot take, that's not a hot take, dog. The nail was a motherfucker when he was coming through. Oh, yes. He was he 37, 38 now. So obviously he not what he was. But if you give me that Gvozdyk that fought Adonis Stevenson and put him in the hospital and retired him and almost killed him, yeah, I would pick him to beat David.
Of course, mind you, he was up on all the scorecards before he lost to Artur Beterbiev. People fail to realize that.
And the other shit is this is why talking boxing is retarded. We all seen the same fight. I don't know where the fuck anybody got that David looked good in that fight. That's the worst I've ever seen David Benavidez. Was the Gvozdyk fight.
He got a gift. He got a gift.
Bro, name me a fight where he got tired, laid on the ropes. And that's what's weird about that fight. It's like,
what's it called?
Why it look like you pulling your the Gavril fight?
Yeah, he didn't look. I saw like I remember. Nah, I'll tell you this, right? Beat this. I saw the first half of the fight, right? And then I don't know why, but I turned it off. And I came back to it like a week later. And I was like, I wonder what happened for the rest of this fight. And he just took belt to ass for the rest of that half. Like, I was like, damn, what's going on?
It was competitive. It was competitive, right? I ain't gonna lie that maybe that's the worst he's ever looked. I'll just say the Gvozdyk fight is the worst I've ever seen him in recent memory, because one of David's cues and one of the things that is consistent with him is he gets stronger as the fight progresses because the other guy starts to get tired. That's what usually happens in his fights. This was the one fight in recent memory where he's the one that got tired.
Do you think he should go up to cruiserweight then? Because this is like this. You remember when Jared Hurd just couldn't make 54 anymore, and he moved up to 60, and he couldn't do it anymore after that. So I think he should have been moved up to cruiserweight because
the thing is, when your whole thing is I'm bigger than you, you on borrowed time off top, and that's been his whole thing. That I'm bigger than you. That's been his whole gimmick this whole time. Not I'm nice. Not I got great feet. Not I got all this power, because you don't got power like that. Too many people have said it for it to be a coincidence that David don't really hit hard. He just throw a lot. Gvozdyk said it. Lonnie B said it. Like, yeah, he don't really hit hard. He just throw a lot.
Dublin
Motherfucking
said it.
Bivol said, yo, Canelo hit harder than him because Canelo loads up. But Steve said Canelo hit harder than him. So it's like, power is not what you have. Great footwork is not what you have. Boxing acumen is not what you have. The only reason you really been getting by is because you was big at 168. So at cruiser, I'm just saying, you not going to be big at cruiser. You not.
A lot of these dudes are going to get found out, bro. Like, objectively speaking, if Zurdo Ramirez and David Benavidez would have fought at 68 when they both could make 68, Zurdo beats him up. That Blade nigga
Let me
beats
tell
him
you
the fuck
something.
up.
Let me tell you something. One of Zurdo's victories that are underrated, that often fly under the radar, Maxime Vlasov, is better than most of David Benavidez's resume.
Facts.
That big awkward, lanky motherfucker that we know he beat Joe. We like, bro, he beat Joe Smith, bro. Like, he beat him. But you know, Long Island crowd, da. Bro, Zurdo been beat that motherfucker.
What that
He
mean,
beat
though?
that motherfucker years ago, bro.
They don't want to bring that up though.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah. My man's Joe won. Fuck it. Fuck what they say,
All
you
right.
know?
Facts,
All
bro.
right.
I went blind for that fight, bro.
You would have had to if you thought Joe won. Shout out
Yep.
to Domo. Lampley before the Gvozdyk fight. David can go up to heavyweight. Lampley after the Gvozdyk fight. I think he should go back down to 168. You know, Manuel Marquez. Yo, that's facts. That's facts. I did a whole video on that. Manuel Marquez said, yeah, I like how he looks at 168. It's like, yo, dude, like your whole thing.
Marquez is a funny nigga, son.
I'm saying, when your whole thing is I'm bigger than you, not I'm nice, not I'm that dude. Your whole thing is I'm bigger than you. That's it. That's all you got going for you. And we already seeing it at light heavyweight. Well, you ain't really bigger than everybody at light heavyweight. You're not. And if you go to cruiser, go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Do your thing.
A
Go
guy
ahead.
opinion doesn't take credibility if you drink piss, as in Juan
I'm
Marquez.
saying a motherfucker that's willing to drink piss ain't got no reason to lie. Like, that's
You
a
gotta
wild ass
remember, the
motherfucker.
motherfucker drunk his piss and knocked out Manny Pacquiao.
Bro, that motherfucker really wanted to beat Manny. Like, I understand you want to fuck him up, but damn, dog. That's what we doing? We drinking piss?
You
Billy
drinking
Rubin?
piss?
Drinking that-
Yo, bro, literally, this motherfucker had this shit on camera. The whole world saw that wad. Yo, that's why I fuck with Raphael a little bit more. Like, Raphael would never. Raphael would never.
Drinking all that Billy Rubin, bro. All that Billy Rubin. Shout out to George. Gvozdyk's own power scared him. He's not a killer. I dig it. I dig it. But yeah, to IBFP's question, I did say that. Give me that Gvozdyk that fought Adonis Stevenson that night. And yeah, I think he would have beat the shit out of David Benavidez.
any
The
era.
shit is you talking about the dude that he did fight. Well, he 37. He fought like 2 Hammerneggers. So it's like, come on, be like, let's be real. And then people not keeping it real about the performance. They're like, yo, David looked like shit in that fight. Fuck is y'all talking about? Y'all just so stuck on the narrative that y'all have. Y'all got to play these games now to keep him on the pedestal. They're like, he didn't look good in that fight, dog.
Yeah, bro, this is why, like, you know, this boxing shit is just like, I can see why people are just slowly but surely stop with their interest in it. Because, bro, even with you don't even interact with the trolls like you once did, bro. For real.
I don't have the patience for it.
It's like, yo, my nigga, you see what you see. Like, yo, keep your dysfunction to yourself. This is a sport that's based off of
No,
merit.
it's the thing is that they're gonna be wrong because this already happened. That's why I don't see the point in it. You're gonna be wrong, like you were wrong about a million things, right? And instead of learning from it and learning to listen, you know what you're gonna do? You're just gonna get mad at me because I was right. That's the only thing that's gonna happen because you're a fucking fool. That's the only thing that's gonna happen. If I say whether it's Usyk Fury or Spence Crawford or Renui Fulton, whatever, you're just gonna get mad at me because I was right. And I've literally seen that. Yeah, motherfuckers will lie and make up something to be mad about. But like, for example, at the beginning of last year, you know this because I did many videos about it. I talked about it on Twitter that the PBC is not going to have a schedule. I literally been saying this for over a year. This is just a distribution deal. They are not being given a budget. You're not going to get a regular schedule of fights. They're just going to bomb you with pay-per-views. I said that at the beginning of last year, and there were so many people pushing back on me on Twitter, right? And watch, you'll see they're going to put out a regular schedule. The other day, I see one of them, and they made up a whole narrative, like a whole different reason. Yeah, yo, he be. It's like, yeah, go ahead, bro. You go ahead. Like, there's no point in arguing with you, bro.
Like people like this have children. Like they are heads of households. Like, are we dead ass serious here? Like, as a woman, wouldn't you see a nigga like that?
And think about what it's over that. You mad that I'm telling you what's about to happen. That's what you mad about. That I told you that, like, yo, they're not gonna have a schedule, bro. There's not gonna be a lot of fights, and whatever they do, it will be a pay-per-view. They're not gonna have a. I said that at the beginning of last year, and there was so many people that were mad at me over that. It's like, how you mad at me over that? So basically, you're mad that I was right. Basically,
real gay shit, bro. Real effeminate male shit.
it's
I
like,
still can't believe Tank is fighting a guy from Pro Box.
right?
Fucking Pro Box.
What I can't believe, I could believe that he's a coward. That's not what I struggle with. What I struggle with is, yo, y'all really okay with that? Y'all cool with that? Y'all not gonna roast him? Like you talk down Shakur like he never did nothing, like he's not a good fighter and this and that. But you really making time for a dude that fought on YouTube, and y'all not gonna say nothing. A dude that Jamel, and nothing against Jamel, by the way, but it's like you trash Shakur who beat Jamel who beat Lamont. Easy too, like he did it easy, like he styled on him. But you know, that's where we at.
Yeah, I'm tired of this shit, bro, because yo, Gervonta beat this motherfucker in the amateurs. That's the only reason why he's fighting, dude, bro. Because he has familiarity already. You couldn't fight Edwin De Los Santos, the guy you were talking shit about.
Look. Check it out. If they was doing some kind of DC versus B more type shit, I could even understand it a little better. You know, if they were using like a regional appeal to draw in a lot of the local audience, but y'all really not even doing that. Was it at first y'all wanted to do it in Atlanta, and I'm like, yo, why would a dude from DC fighting a dude from Baltimore? Why would y'all do that in Atlanta? Then you know, I think they moved it. I think they're doing it what now with the Barclays?
Houston before.
Oh, it was Houston. My fault. Houston.
Well, I think why? Because Atlanta and Houston have been, hotbeds for black boxing and shit like that. That's why I thought.
I dig that. But
For
for
who?
who you fighting? That's the other thing. Like,
yeah, like who the fuck are you
bro, he
talking
killed
about?
that shit. He killed
Yeah,
that
like
shit.
yo, because he just said that, and nobody was gonna check that opinion, bro. Who? Name me the black fighter from Houston that's big in Houston right now.
Yo,
Not right now, but I was talking in historically.
Nah.
The
You was full of
Charlo
shit.
brothers.
Chris,
Fuck
you
you
was full of shit.
all. The Charlo brothers.
When they pop, bro, when the Charlo brothers pop, like, and you know what the sad thing is? There was a time when Jermel honestly deserved a lot of praise that he didn't get. Because I always respected his undisputed run. I still respect it. Like, bro, I still think he had to do more.
Because
than
people
Devin.
didn't like him for who he was, though. People didn't like. He was an asshole. That's why.
No,
that was a big
I ain't gonna
contributing
say he
part of it.
wasn't an asshole, but it's more like I just feel like the American boxing fan, a lot of them, they don't really like the dudes that actually
Doing
do
good.
put in the work. They don't like the dudes that they don't like Bud, but he put in the work. They don't like Canelo, but he put in the work. They don't
Because
like
you know why? They don't want to put in the work. They feel inferior. It's an inferiority complex.
You don't see that. You don't
simple.
see that. A lot of the motherfuckers that they don't give a shit about. They don't give a shit about Better Beef. They don't even give a shit about Bevo, and he beat Canelo. They don't give a shit about Canelo. They don't like him. They don't like Bud. They don't like anybody that's doing their thing the way that they need to be doing it. That's who they don't like. But they got time for some Andre, though. I'm never going to like, yo, how could you be an Andre fan? That dude ain't even fight this year.
They still got time for Wilder.
Bro,
Motherfucker named Boo Boo.
I was watching a Boxing Voice reel. Shout out to the Boxing Voice. And motherfuckers are still calling in talking about Wilder. I'm like, yo, this shit is pure fucking comedy.
That's
dog.
crazy.
This is what America's. This is what America's regressed to, bro. For real.
Saying, bro.
wanted to rephrase this that a lot of males this generation got raised by beta males. Like they're beta males. They're pretty much raised soft on the inside, trying to add hard on the outside.
I don't
That's
even think they try to act hard on the outside anymore. Like
in this box.
look. Remember, look. Caesar, check this shit out. Wait. Check this shit out. Damn, where my shit? Did I delete that shit? Yeah, there it is. Look, this motherfucker not trying to be hard on the outside, bro.
That's a good
He
example.
not trying to be hard nothing, bro.
Yo,
If
bro,
you
he's
had-
a blade. He's a
if you had
blade.
Blade, bro. He a
if you had
whole
more
blade
than-
out here, B.
He's
you
a
had more-
fucking blade. He's
you
a
had more of the
fucking
picture-
mook.
If you had more to the picture, there's more statues off to the left and a baby carriage too.
Yeah, bro. Like he a whole single mother out here, B.
But this is the type of nigga you gonna put in a pound for pound list. Let's keep it the boxing, bro. That motherfucker has not fought no pound for pound talent.
He don't look like a bitch that'll argue if it's not enough sauce packets in the bag, bro. It's not enough sweet and sour in the bag, bro.
That's a fact. Like, just like just ignoring bitch, like yo, just go home, bro. Like get the fuck, like leave boxing, bro. Like you said, yo, we waiting for you 1 year. You said you're not gonna box no more. We gonna hold your ass to it because you're not gonna fight shit. You,
30
like
years
for real.
old. Oh, he's older than me. Why the fuck is he looking like this shit?
That's what I'm saying. That like at
I don't know.
this point, they trying to lower the bar because they know they can't reach it. That's in a very general sense, not just boxing, but that's where America is as a country, or at least that's where it's been for a while now. Now you're just trying to lower the bar for the ineptitude and mediocrity of others because you don't actually think you can excel. It's too hard.
Bro, like you have to understand this. Terrence Crawford is just like these people. He's more street than these dudes. This dude got shot in his head and drove himself to the hospital. If he can overcome his stupidity and his fuck ups to be a double undisputed champion, what the fuck is it? What's the excuse? Yo, his mom said, all the bullshit he had to deal with his mom and everything, and he still found a way. You motherfuckers is cowards, son.
Exactly.
Shout out to Kingsley. If he beats Zurdo, which he won't, Jai is also there. Yeah, but being real with you, Kingsley, I ain't saying it out of spite. If I felt he was going to win, and I would just say he would win. I'm not actually convinced he beats Zurdo. I'm not.
Can I give an opinion on that too?
Benavidez.
I think that's a worse fight for him than Better Beef or what's it called, or Bivol. At least with them, you could maybe have maybe Bivol is a bit shop worn for going 24 rounds of Better Beef, or like Better Beef is too old. But if you go against Zurdo, that's just an ass whooping.
Yeah.
All those.
Who might got all that shit going on?
That's not.
Chris, sorry, bro. His mic is ass, bro. I know it's yours too, bro.
It's not me, piece of shit.
I'm honestly not convinced. I'm not, because the thing is that Zurdo is an inside fighter, and you could go watch the footage of Zurdo at 168 when he was more of an inside guy. He's good on the inside. He can handle himself there. But now he can move and punch. He could box from the outside. He could set traps, move lateral, create distance. He got a lot of tools there, and I'm like, yo, David gonna beat this dude? Yeah, I don't know about that. You couldn't knock out Caleb, bro. This is the kind of shit that would have convinced me that he probably could beat Zurdo. If you would have knocked out Caleb, or if you would have knocked out Gvozdyk, bro, look, I
That's
ain't
why
saying
Canelo
no shit.
doesn't want to fight Benavidez, because, bro, shot for shot, Canelo will walk Benavidez into some shit. Yo, bro, Hector Berlanga is damn near as big as fucking David Benavidez. Bro, the only reason why Canelo didn't stop him because he didn't feel like exerting any more energy.
The only reason Canelo didn't stop him is because he was running. That's what nobody says. So that's why Canelo didn't stop him. Same reason he didn't stop Jermell. You didn't come here to fight and win. You literally came here to run. That's all you did. The only reason you in this fight is because you're not doing nothing. You just moving away. That's all you're doing.
And you went to Puerto Rico and got a hero's welcome. Like, what the fuck?
No.
Like, what's going on, bro?
Hey, they're desperate over there, bro. They're desperate.
Canelo fought a cruiserweight Berlanga. That's why I'm like, man.
The only thing that kept The only thing that kept Edgar in that fight is you're not engaging, you're moving away. The same as Jermell. You're not doing nothing. With Jaime, like I said, he carried Jaime. I know what the fuck I saw. He hit that motherfucker. His knees buckled, and then Canelo grabbed him and held him up. Why? I don't know. Like, bro, I don't know why. Like,
They
why you
say
didn't just knock that motherfucker out?
they say
Like,
Because he's Mexican, nigga. That's what Canelo's gonna say. Oh, I don't want to hurt another Mexican. Yo, what the fuck, Canelo, bro? You know why people are pissed off with Canelo about the Benavidez fight? Because I understand Canelo. I understand Canelo's reasoning. It's never enough for you motherfuckers. I understand that. But bro, get him the fuck out of here. He's a waste of space.
saying. I wish he would have fought the motherfucker too, just so that we wouldn't have to keep rehashing this. Because what's going to happen is it's another year of the bullshit. Like, bro, I'm tired of having the same conversation. That he's not fighting the winner of Better Be versus Bivol. I don't know how many different languages I could say that in. That shit ain't gonna happen, bro. So you need to ask yourself why. It's money. It's legacy. They're both somebody's. Every reason to have a boxing match is there. And you coward ass motherfuckers, y'all okay with him doing this sucker shit? Cause you like him for some other reason, dog. It ain't boxing. I'm at a point where like, yo, I just think a lot of y'all motherfuckers is gay.
I think I see a lot of just how I see Cristiano Ronaldo fans. Yeah, they're I meet them in person, bro. They're very insecure about how they look. They like a guy that they can look up to. Like, yeah, maybe I can look like that. They're looking at Benavidez like that.
I fuck with
Yeah.
Cristiano
Nobody's looking
Ronaldo,
like
but I
Benavidez
understand
like
what
that.
you're saying.
Let's be
A lot of
clear.
them
No, I
dudes is
think
weird.
because I noticed that with the Fury fans, that if you looked at a lot of Fury fans, like the really rude ones, they was some pear-shaped motherfuckers. They was like some laundry
Bad
bag.
body built, laundry built
Yeah, some
motherfucker.
built bad motherfuckers, like motherfuckers losing hair, they missing teeth, or they fat, they got their skin is blotchy and shit. A lot of them motherfuckers was built bad. So if you look at David, right, it's like, yeah, I could see that a lot of y'all Jono Sabo motherfuckers, y'all fuck with him because you know he got his barber be fucking up his hairline and shit. Like, you know, your shit be fucked up, he fucking up his hairline.
New Year, you still talking about niggas' hairlines. You a Harlem
He
nigga.
like a skinny fat type motherfucker. Like, bro, David ain't never been in shape as far as I'm concerned. Like, this motherfucker a whole athlete that ain't never been in shape, dog.
Bro,
Because he
he has
got
no
titty.
muscles. No, he's like an overweight Navarette.
He look. Who's seen Cloverfield, the monster in
Yeah.
Cloverfield? That's what he looked like. He looked like that shit. Like he gangly like that shit. Like, yeah,
With
you
the
don't.
head.
You built bad, bro. You built bad, bro. It's all good though, cause you got a bad bitch. So I ain't gonna hate on you. Like, you got a bad bitch, you doing your thing, but you built bad, my guy. And I see that, yeah, like it's a lot of weird ass motherfuckers that they like him for that. Like, yeah, he ugly like me. This shit like that. You
I
know
don't
what I
think
mean?
so. I think it's just people that hate Canelo. Like, yeah, that's why. Like, I remember literally, if you could check back the comments, it was a video, and a dude was literally like, someone said something about David, and he was like, "Man, bro, it seems like the biggest fighter in boxing, though, he's so good that he's not even fighting him." And I was like, "Bro, we're talking about Morrell, and you just brought up Canelo in a conversation about David versus Morrell. Like, oh, why would you bring him into this? You literally
There were
just said he ducked him so bad. That's where you're putting his value. That doesn't make any sense. The only
there,
value you have for David is because he ducked. So you're saying Canelo ducked him.
there is those people that they just want a way to tear down Canelo. There are those people that, and that's a separate conversation. That you just don't like this dude. And look, it's simple to me. Canelo's not doing nothing that Floyd didn't do already, and Floyd didn't fight everybody. He didn't fight there was a laundry list of people that they wanted Floyd to fight that he didn't fight. He didn't fight Amir Khan, didn't fight Antonio Margarito. He didn't fight Paul Williams. He didn't fight Keith Thurman. He didn't fight Kell Brook. Kell Brook was a champion right there at welterweight with Floyd. Most people don't remember that because most of these people were not watching boxing at that time. That Kell Brook was a champion for 3 years before he
And he
lost
could
that
have been
belt.
undisputed, bro. And he said he didn't want to pay the fucking sanctioning fees. Bro, you have all this money and you don't want to become undisputed against a guy who thought a 1-2 only?
And that's why I didn't give Floyd a hard time because in a very general sense, That's unrealistic. This is not a video game where you fight every character. This is not a video game. Boxing careers just don't go like that no more. So I never gave Floyd a hard time for that shit because I focused on, well, look at who he did fight. He fought Chino Maidana that beat Adrian Broner. He just fought Manny Pacquiao. What the fuck do you want, fam? He fought Askren. He fought Cotto. He fought
Hold on.
Shane. The
But
fuck?
couldn't you say there is some criticism because you did avoid basically all of the good natural welterweights for the most part, minus like Cotto, I guess.
The thing is, I don't disagree with your contention that he made a choice to not fight those fighters at a specific time. It's just that I'm of the understanding that if you go your career unbeaten, chances are there was angling. Is it wrong? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. It's like Andre Ward. I said it the other day. Andre Ward only retired undefeated because you didn't stay around long enough to fight Dimitri and Artur and the Nail. One of them would have got you, if not two of them. They would have got you. I absolutely believe that because retiring undefeated, it requires you. It requires angling. So I could think that Floyd is a great fighter, which I do, but you ain't perfect, and you're not who you say you are. You're a great fighter. I think Floyd is a great fighter, but I never bought into none of that TB. Like, man, get out of here with that shit, bro. TBE would have fought all these motherfuckers.
And let me tell you something. And when people call him out on his bullshit, he clams up and say, he starts stuttering and shit. Floyd's a weirdo, bro.
It's like, it's a weird thing, Ray, because I don't think Antonio Margarito is a great fighter. I absolutely do not. But that weird, gangly motherfucker, I'm like, yeah, you would have given Floyd a lot of problems.
Nah, I think he would have won. Like, I think that's why he did Paul and Margarito. Those are basically the same fighters with different pigments.
Well, look, the reason I say I'm just coming at it because of the Castillo shit. That if Castillo gave you problems, bro, and he gave you problems in that first fight, Margot would have gave you problems. Yeah, if you would have fought Margot when he was Margot, he would have gave you problems, bro. And it's like that don't mean you not a great fighter, but it's so much dick sucking over the you can't keep it real. That it's like, yo, dog, you didn't fight that dude. And I don't rate his legacy off of fighters that he didn't fight because real is real. He did fight Shane that beat Margot. He did fight Cotto that beat Margot. And he did fight Manny that beat Margot.
Nah, because you know what that's like? If we could say that, then we shouldn't have a problem with what's it called? Hitchinson's being a pussy and saying, I'm not gonna fight Matias, but I'll fight the guy that beat him, Liam Paro, even though we all know who could have.
Yeah, but what we trying to make Hitchens? Floyd?
Nah, but like it's the same thing though.
Yep.
It's like if you're gonna say, oh well, if you're gonna say, no, it's like if you say like, oh well, you know, he beat Shane who beat Margarito and he beat Cotto who beat Margarito. Not really, by the way, but he beat Shane who beat Margarito.
Come on, like, bro. He won the rematch. Don't do that.
Okay. So how did he win the rematch again? Remind me.
Look, his eye. You know what happened. Manny fucked his eye up before that. Cotto punched up.
Look. That's right.
Bro,
that's
then,
right.
In that case, we gotta give Spence. We gotta give Spence credit for beating Brooke.
I'm gonna tell you why I don't do that. I'm gonna tell you why I don't do that. Whose job is it to protect that eye? Cotto's? Because if you do that,
it's not. But at the same time,
But if you, what I'm saying is, if you do that, you absolving Margarito of all his responsibility to protect himself at all times. It's not called. If you coming in here with something fucked up, your rib is fucked up, your eye is fucked up, right? Something is fucked up. That's Cotto's job to exploit that. That's all.
Okay,
that's the name
I'll
of the
agree with
game.
you, right? I'll agree with you, right? So how about this? How are we using that as a what's it called? A plus for Floyd though. Oh well, Cotto beat him in the rematch. I mean, you took advantage of a fucked up eye in the rematch. I can't say that's like some crazy shit.
All I'm saying is the abundance of fighters that you beat, they were great fighters. That's all I'm saying. They were great fighters. So for all the great fighters that you fought, because they were great fighters, it's like it's hard to be fair with Floyd because there's a lot of shit you don't like. Like you can see that there was obvious angling in your career. It's very obvious that your retirement was strategized. Who you fought was strategized. When you fought them was strategized. But still, they were good fighters when he fought them. Cotto wasn't some fucking gatekeeper when he fought him. He wasn't a fucking nobody. He was a champion.
For a year and a day. Oscar De La Hoya broke that shit down. Like, yo, I was supposed to get a rematch. And he said, like, Shannon Sharp asked him, why? Floyd retired for a year and a day just to fight a smaller Marquez. Mind you, Floyd doesn't do well with pressure. Oh, he beat Oscar. Yeah, he did. But how did he beat Oscar? By split decision. Remember,
but hold on. I give him full credit for Oscar because one, you wasn't the ace side in that fight, and you was the little motherfucker coming up, and you had to fight him at his weight. You gotta give him credit for that. You have to.
You know, not thinking about that. Not thinking about that. I kind of forgot. You know, I remember there used to be this thing. Everybody used to tell me like, "Oh, Floyd always rematches close fights," but he never did rematch Oscar.
You right. I ain't gonna hold you. You right. Look, was Floyd, but hold on one at a time. The shit with Floyd is you guys are rating him as if I told you he's perfect. I'm telling you, no, he's not perfect, but he was a great fighter. The way y'all coming at it is as if I'm trying to uphold this image of Floyd where he really is TBE. Nah, homie, like, nah, you know. And real is real. Chris, you know I don't like Lara, but I don't know if you would have beat Lara. At 54?
Think about it. Lara's a southpaw, and what does he struggle with? That left hand. He always struggled with getting hit by jabs. He always struggled with dudes that had fucking long reach. So, bro, if Lara just leads with a left hand, what is he doing?
Punch. And look, Floyd, you can't punch. You couldn't punch at 47, bro. Let alone 54. There's guys in that era that he was in that I still think, if you would have fought them, you might have lost. Yeah, you might have lost.
Andrade that fought at 154 would have gave Floyd all the fucking hell that he wanted. At 54. At 54.
You lost.
You lost. You know why you lost me? Because you trying to put on let's not waste each other's time here. You talking about Caesar Andre with the Caesar? That his face looked like a foot. He looked like Sarah Jessica Parker.
I'm talking about Andrade that beat up fucking Willie Nelson. That dude was a problem.
Who is Willie? Why we going to sit here acting like Willie Nelson was a problem for who, bro? Okay. Come on, B. Come on, Chris. If he beats, I read that already. The Empanada Yeti already turned down Turkey's offer to skip. Yeah, he did. If he avoids undisputed at 175 again, he gets pummeled by Zurdo. The end is near. Because I looking at that fight tactically, I just don't see what the fuck you gonna do, David. You gonna be stomping around like a Clydesdale, and Zurdo gonna be ice skating around the ring. Like you gonna fight a real Mexican, because you say what the fuck you want about Zurdo and what he put in his ass, but that motherfucker can fight.
Yeah, fucking chill.
Would you say that Zurdo's like the best? Like I don't know, like he might be like the best Mexican at those like weights of like all time.
You look, and to be fair, because I don't like just shitting on a motherfucker for no reason. What Zurdo did is historical. He's I know it sounds weird to say that, but he's the first Mexican to ever win a title at 168. He's literally the first. He's the first Mexican to win a title at cruiserweight. Literally the first. Got to get that dude his flowers. And I give him his flowers for the way that he changed, because you don't normally see a pressure guy turn into that. That shit don't happen. Imagine David Lemieux start fighting like Pernell Whitaker. It's like, what? What? Imagine Isaac Cruz. Wait. Imagine if Isaac Cruz started fighting like Lara. What? It don't happen, bro.
I would fucking laugh like tears. Like you wouldn't believe like a motherfucker can laugh this hard, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. Imagine David Lemieux fighting like fucking James Toney, or Sergey Kovalev fighting like James Toney in the pocket, shoulder rolling.
That's what I'm saying. That Zurdo, I remember Zurdo at 168. Now, this was a fighter that I was just not impressed with in any way. Not that big on power. Nothing really stands out aside from he's fun to watch because he's an inside fighter, but nothing really stands out. For him to go from that to where he at now, especially fight, bro, he beat the shit out of Chris Bellum Smith, bro. He broke that motherfucker ribs. They ran down the injuries that Chris had. It's like, Chris a big motherfucker. And Zurdo did that. Like, yeah, you got to get that dude his props, man.
It was big.
I don't think David can. I'm sorry. Like, call me a hater, say whatever. I don't think David can do that. to a real cruiserweight. Nah, because you're gonna try to do the big train, little train, but you're not the big train no more. You can't bully these dudes, bro.
That's what he's all friendly now, talking about Zurdo's his friend. He doesn't want to.
Yeah, I seen that shit. I read
Nah,
that.
to be
I'm
fair, they
proud
were
of
always
him.
homies though. They were always homies, so I'm not gonna do that to him.
I
I
mean,
remember a while ago he was like that.
They was
In that
homies,
68.
homies. They was like homies,
All right,
homies.
chill. Not like that.
Gotta show love to the homies. You know what I'm saying? The training day, but on some real shit, like I don't see how. I just don't see how Benavidez could win that fight. Being real, just being honest, like with the stuff that Zurdo's doing now, if he makes it past Uniel and them long ass arms, because Uniel arms long as a motherfucker, dog, and we know he could punch. If he beat that dude, bro, I'm sorry, it's gonna be hard to bet against Zurdo at cruiserweight, bro. If he beat that dude, yeah, it's gonna be rough, bro. You would need a Gassiev at this point to beat Zurdo, because that's the only guy I could think of who, like, yeah, you don't sit in the pocket with Gassiev, bro. You don't do that. You better move, because he'll fuck you up. You know, other than that, like, yo, Jai might have a problem. I ain't bullshitting. If Zurdo plays his cards right and fights him on the inside, Jai is vulnerable there. He is. He's a mid-range to outside guy. He need room to get the arm out. On the inside, you know what I'm saying?
I will say, I think Zurdo is gonna get hit by the same thing a lot of other Mexican fighters that are really good got hit with, and it's a dude that just said, you know what, we will never fight on the inside. We will only fight at range, and you will be at the end of a jab and straight hand for the entire night.
You think Jai could
Andre
do?
versus Kessler style.
Do you think
it's
Jai
not
could
crazy.
be that dude?
Andre versus Kessler style. I don't think it's gonna be, except I think Jai is better than Kessler.
I think he's a better physical specimen, but his engine is worrying. His engine is worrying because he's just not used to it. He's not used to going 12 rounds all the time, you know?
But do you think Zurdo could take that type of punishment for that long?
I mean, he's surprising me, bro. That's all I'm saying. Chris is not look, God bless Chris, right? He's a good kid. But he does have power, and he got in with some shots. Zurdo took them shits, dog. I was surprised, like, yo, he could take cruiserweight power, bro. Now, I don't think Chris punches as hard or is as explosive as Jai, but I'm just saying that Zurdo is durable so far, dog. I never seen this dude knocked down, ever. And I've rarely ever seen him hurt. Rarely. So I don't know. It's a good fight, man. Turkey want to do it in May. That's what the dude from Tasman said. He want to do that shit for this May. We'll see.
Who you got on Joe?
Pay-per-view or
on the?
I mean, it depends. It depends on the structure of the card. You know, like, is that going to be the main event? Is that going to be part of a bigger show? You know, we don't know. It's too soon to tell. It's a good fight, though.
Hey, is it true that they're gonna do another 5-on-5 Matchroom?
Yep. Yeah, Frank Warren confirmed that. Frank Warren confirmed that.
I remember when Eddie got skunked 5-0, and everybody was like, "Yo, it's time to call the big guns." Who's he gonna call? Joshua? Who's he gonna call?
That's fucked up, bro. No, de verdad, he's kind of fucked, bro. Because if bro, the shit is, think about it. If they put Moses in that tournament, bro, you don't got
boy.
No, all right. Moses Atalma versus Tiramisu. That's your best bet, bro. That Australian dude that he got, that big one, maybe he could beat Moses, you know?
5-on-5 on Matchroom against who?
Nah, they need Matchroom versus Golden Boy. I don't think he's gonna win against Frank right now. At least not if his heavyweight.
It depends because they deep at 140. They deep. So you talking about Dalton Smith, Jack Catterall, Richardson Hitchens. You might win some of that shit. Shakur Stevenson still over there.
Who they gonna put in at 140 though? Like on the Frank Warren side.
I don't know, bro.
Exactly. Like, it's deep for a reason. There's nothing on the other side.
But who Frank? Where is Frank deep with the heavyweights though?
Yeah,
he deep with them.
Yep.
I say middleweight for Frank. Maybe super middleweight. Maybe if I could think of somebody, and then lightweight.
Nothing going on there. All he had was ammo, bro. Like, we see what happened to him.
Yeah,
he don't got nobody at middleweight.
He
he don't have nobody. What about 168? Diego Pacheco, Zach Parker.
That's an ass whooping. Oh yeah, you know what? Fair enough. Fair fight. There we go.
I'm saying. You got Diego. Nah, you know what they could? I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna front. Look, it's a girl fight, but it's a good ass fight. It is a good ass fight. And
Mm.
you know what? You know what the fuck? Might have to give it to Eddie. Sandy Ryan, Chantel Cameron, 147.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got.
Oh,
Wait,
I
the
got big,
Saudi.
I
Wait,
got
don't the
big
Saudis got a
Sandy.
problem with women though? Like,
No,
or
they
do they
had
actually put on the
fucking
card?
Scott Nicholson. They had Scott Nicholson versus Raven Chapman. They did that in
Oh,
Saudi.
okay. Okay.
So that you could do that, you could do that one. If that's one that I'm like, look, I fuck with Chantel, but Sandy a big old girl, man, big old girl with a big old fist. Might fuck
Got
you up
legs.
out here.
Got legs. She got feet.
The nice ass too.
Wait,
It's flat. It's nice legs, I should say, because she got flat butt, but it's all good.
does Matchroom have anyone at featherweight, or is it only at 30 for them now?
You talking about the men?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. They got Sugar Nunez. Motherfucker not fucking with Sugar.
Yeah, but that's at 30. I mean, like 26, like featherweight. So like
At
for like a ball
feather,
fight.
nah, feather is at feather. You got Queensberry's Nick Ball. You got Top Rank's Rafael Espinoza. They got options on Angelo Leo. The Top Rank has Matchroom don't have nothing at featherweight, bro. In other words, like
Damn.
they don't got nobody down there, bro. Now at
And Ball
130,
versus
they got Sugar
Nunez.
Nunez. At 130, they got Sugar Nunez.
Actually, what Ball versus Sugar Nunez? What do you think about that?
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I ain't betting against Sugar. Ball, like even, and I fuck with Nick Ball, but if he moved up for that fight, I think Sugar gonna be way too strong for you, bro. Listen. You're not gonna out pressure a Mexican pressure fighter, bro. I'm sorry, that motherfucker will fuck you up. Like, you about to fuck up Kakache, bro. That fight is made. It's just a question of when are they gonna announce it. That fight is made,
Oh, that technically is a Queensberry versus Matchroom fight.
basically. And I think Queensberry got it, but it ain't gonna help because, like, bro, this not going to the scorecards, bro. Sugar gonna eat this motherfucker, bro. Gonna chew this motherfucker and spit him out. Shout out to George. Best mid-career improvement: Jimmy Young or Zurdo? Yeah, I'm gonna say Zurdo because he became a 2-division champion, unified champion. Jimmy didn't do that. Jimmy
What
a bad
mid
motherfucker.
improvement that Jimmy Young made? I thought it was like earlier in his career.
I don't know. I think he probably talking about the Foreman fight just because he knocked him down. I don't remember Jimmy having a vast improvement in the middle of his career. I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Read that.
What I wanted
No.
to answer the last question from the last one. A fight I will make this year is William Cepeda versus Shakur. That should happen.
Nah, if it's up to me to make the fight, it's me. It's just me, and I'm just doing whatever the fuck I want. Zepeda Cruz, just for entertainment value.
Good
Zepeda Isaac Cruz, just for the entertainment value. Like, remember the shit I said that at this point I just care about the style matchup, whether or not it's gonna be fun to watch. Because if you did a unification, right, Richardson Hitchens versus Puello, that's a whack ass fight, even though it's a unification match. That's ass. That is garbage. Whereas I care more about how it's gonna look now. Is it gonna be fun to watch? And yeah, Zepeda versus Cruz. Sign me up for that. Sign me up for
Ring,
that.
what about what's it called? What about Connor versus Barrios?
I like that fight.
You put enough ass in the room, you get a party, bro.
My dude, the shit is that they both limited. That's what makes it good. That it's not gonna be a mismatch because Connor is not all that, but Barrios is ass. It's like this could be good, like for the drama. Like, yeah, this could be good.
Yeah, Ben. No, I got Connor. I think he.
You could pick Connor to win. Not saying that. I'm just saying that it's not like he a defensive wizard, Connor Ben, and it's not like he's so much ahead. Like, is he really ahead of Barrios? Like, Barrios is a step up for him, bro. It's a step up for him.
At this point,
and I'm not knocking Connor, but I'm saying that the VADA shit, he was entering contender status. He never really got there. Like, yeah, you fought a former champion in Chris Algieri, Chris Van Heerden, Adrian Granados. It's like, yeah, you fought, the kind of people that you need to be fighting, but you never actually entered contender status. So it's still like, yeah, it's still kind of up for grabs. You and Mario Barrios. It's not a foregone conclusion that Connor wins. And the night of the fight, he will have been out for a year. The night of. So yeah, it's a good fight. I think it's a good fight.
I had a
Just
controversial.
because
I don't know if it's controversial for an opinion on Connor, but I must have a delay. But it's a. I guess it's a opinion on Eddie. I feel like Eddie kind of messed with his career too much with that whole Eubank shit. To be honest, because I don't think that should have been a fight you ever really put that much focus into. Like
I
this
agree with you.
time could have been spent even before, maybe putting him in a fight with. I don't know. I'm trying to think about somebody that's like. So, like, let's say a slight step below between like Raza Butayev. I think that's what Conor Ben should have been
Nah,
fighting.
see, you know what the shit is? I'll be real with you, bro. And I'm glad you brought him up. I'm sorry to say, I don't think Connor beats Radzab Butayev.
Yeah, that's why I said step below
Two,
because I was
two,
like, I
two.
can't say him.
That's what I'm saying. Like that dude, like, and I don't know where the fuck he went, by the way, because we ain't seen him since the Stannionis fight, but he's a switch hitter and he's a dirty motherfucker. Like he could box and he's a switch hitter, but he's a dirty boxing motherfucker. Like, yeah, he do illegal shit. Connor, I don't think you ready for that. But, and I'm not trying to shit on Connor, but would you pick him to beat Stannionis?
No,
No.
Right? So if you talking about a dude, now put it in perspective, Ray. You talking about a dude that you wouldn't pick to beat Stannionis. If he can get a title, then Eddie did a good job. Because this is a guy who you wouldn't pick to beat Stannionis. So if you could get him a belt, yeah, you did a good job. You did a good job. You got him that far.
well, to be fair though, I'm not so sure. I'm gonna be real. I don't know if I'm picking Boots to beat Stannionis these days.
Nah, don't play
Nah,
that game.
no, I'm dead
Don't
ass.
play
I'm
that. Don't
taking it
play
that
that.
far. If
Nah,
that fight
bro.
were to be
You
made
would not.
yesterday,
Yo,
I'm
see
not.
you.
I'm
No,
dead
no.
ass.
I know.
I'm not
I know
playing.
where you are. I know where you are. To like Boots. Damn sure ain't what the fuck they said he was. I'm there. I am there with you. But I would still pick him to beat Stannionis. I
Nah,
would.
bro. Nah, man.
Stannionis ain't even active, bro. Why would
He
we
gets too. I feel like he gets too close to Stannionis. It gets really bad.
Bro,
Yeah,
Like
Stannionis
you
don't
not.
get. Bro,
He's
remember.
not that slick.
Come, just riddle me this, Batman. Ain't Stannionis the dude that went the distance with Dulorme? I'm saying, am I bugging?
all 12
I'm
rounds.
pretty sure he fought Dulorme to a decision.
That was bad. That was bad.
So
Yeah.
I'm saying that to say that, like, look, is Stannionis gonna get in with some shots? Yeah, like Avanesian got in with some shots, but this dude don't hit like that because you went the distance with Dulorme, bro. Uber Dulorme, bro, that literally drives Uber. Ah, son.
I don't know, but
He
he
could
kind of
beat
redeemed
him.
himself with that war from like with Bootsive. I'm not gonna lie.
It was a good war, but Boots, look, good war. Good even fight. I remember it. It was a good even fight. Did you see his last fight? The one
With
last year.
the Venezuelan guy.
Yeah. He
I
didn't look
mean,
good
yeah,
in that
he
fight.
had been off for like 2 years though.
I'm just saying. That's this motherfucker's career now, bro. If they make a fight between him and Boots, odds are that by the night of it, a year will have passed. That's where
Doesn't he
he
got
at.
Fernando though before that?
I, I don't, yo, being real, I don't think he gonna fight Gaiusov, bro. I don't think he.
you
I think they go. I
think he
think
gonna
they gonna
run
tell,
from it?
bro. I think they gonna tell Gaiusov, yo, go chill out. Go chill out. The real value of having Gaiusov is that's leverage to get this motherfucker to unify. They're like, look, motherfucker, you can skip him if you unify with Boots. That's the real leverage. Other than that, who the fuck cares about Gaiusov getting a belt, bro? Come on, man. Like, nobody give a fuck about that
Uzbekistan
dude.
people, I guess.
Nobody give a fuck about that. They don't give a fuck about that dude.
Guys.
Otherwise, he'd be over there. They don't fuck about that dude, bro. It's a good play that they had, honestly, that we got a guy that we're moving him up the ranks. If you don't play ball, you on the hook, motherfucker. You're gonna have to fight him. And he is a decent fighter, in fairness. I've never been impressed with Gaiusov, but he's decent enough that, like, you don't want to fight a motherfucker like this for peanuts on the dollar. You don't. So for that, might as well go unify with Boots. And that's the real value of him, that you can use him as a pawn on the board. And just let him fight somebody on the undercard, you know? Just let him fight like somebody, you know? Then he gets the winner. Boots versus Gaiusov. I could go for that.
That's soft.
I could go for that. Back to the point. I feel what you're saying about Boots. I never, in fairness, I don't think you ever thought he was all that, Ray. I never thought he was all
Nah.
that. I never thought he was all that. So I'm there that I'm like, yeah, I could see you getting beat. And it's not far away. I could see you getting beat. It's
Yeah.
not far away.
The end is near.
But can you beat Stannionis? Yeah, he could beat him. He could beat him. He could beat him.
Probably won't even be close.
It'd
I
be
don't know
good.
about that.
I think it'll be a rough fight, bro. I think it'll be a rough fight.
Yeah.
I don't know. From what I'm seeing, I saw some of them clips. I've seen people talk. They're like, "Hey, bro, look, you really went life and death. That was really the scorecards did not say that fight correctly. You really went life and death with Karen Chukadze."
Yeah, but the shit is, are we underselling Karen?
Karen is a good fighter.
Bro, the shit I'm saying, that Karen, I'm going to say this shit, it's a hot take. Conor Ben don't beat that Karen. No,
yeah, but
sir.
Conor Ben don't beat a lot of guys. He's too limited.
Mario Barrios don't beat that Karen.
Same thing I just said for Conor.
I'm not sure. I'm not talking shit. I'm not sure that Brian Norman beats that Karen.
Fuck no.
Yo, welterweight fucking sucks. I'm about to say the same thing 3 times, bro.
No, but wait a minute. If the dude, if we all agree on that you know what, Karen is actually one of the better welterweights. Is it that welterweight sucks, or is it just it's competitive? A lot of these guys are on the same level.
I don't.
There's really
it's
nobody
like, I
that's
think about
top
it.
dog.
I think there's more.
I think like
B-level fighters.
And that's not, see, it's like, remember, when 154 was fun, right? When it was fun, like, and it's good now. Like, I would say it's in a good place now, but remember, you had Castaño, Charlo, Lubin, J-Rock, Hurd, Tszyu. It's fun because none of y'all is really all that.
Yeah,
y'all not really.
Do not bring up Lubin.
No, no, because he's a piece of shit. Like he's
but
a piece
even
of shit.
those guys, when I think about it, if I were to compare, like, let's say Lara, right? I think Lara is better than most of the people at welter. No, fuck that. Old Lara is better than everyone at welterweight right now. Period.
Oh,
and then
you said old Lara, right?
Old that fought Castaño. By the way, let me put a pin in Castaño. I think Castaño is better than most of the guys that are at welterweight right now too. Easy. Not even a joke.
I agree
Small
with that. No, I'll take that. I'll take that.
So, the level of welterweight is just so low. Like I don't feel the guys there. If they were at any other weight class but welterweight, I don't think they win a title.
The thing is, I think they're all B-level fighters, and I don't look at B-level as bad. That's my thing. B minus, let's say, right? B and Barrios is a C plus. Just being real, he's a C plus. Like, come on now, come on.
But negative too.
But those is 2 good fucking fighters right there. That Keenan brought up. Sissoko is all right. He's all right. That kid, he's all right. Mean Machine, like, I would love Stannionis versus Mean Machine as a fight. I would love that fight.
I think the problem with Mean Machine is, like, he's elite, but I think he's only elite for like 5 to 6 rounds. After that 6th round, he's very
because he's a big welterweight. He carries a lot of muscle is the problem. He's big for he got that Jeff Horn problem where you big for welterweight, but if you went to 154, yeah, you wouldn't be big up there. Whoop your ass up there. It's a good fight though. It's a good fight. That fight got postponed is what I heard, Keenan, between Sissoko and Mean Machine. It was supposed to go down in France, and I heard it got postponed. That's supposed to decide Barrios's next mandatory challenger. Not a bad fight. But yeah, they're all B levels down there, bro.
You think Lara can take on a Tim Tszyu right now?
We don't know how bad Tim is fucked up, to be real.
I don't think he's that fucked up.
So he's washed.
I'm saying that he could be damaged goods. I'm not saying he is indefinitely, but he could be. He got fucked up, bro. Fast too. What was that? 3 rounds? That was 3 rounds, right?
No, it wasn't 3. It wasn't 3. It was
2
I feel
rounds?
like it was like 4 or 5.
No, bro, it was 3.
Bro, it was like 3 rounds, bro. He got fucked up in 3, bro.
It
was like 3 rounds, bro.
That was literally.
It started off fast, and he just started getting dropped.
The only good round he got was the first round.
Round 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
How many times he got dropped? 4? Shit.
Probably.
I think. I
Bro,
mean,
I'm trying to tell
they
you,
took
bro.
the
Like that dude
talent
might
too
be
late.
fucked up. Might be fucked up right now, bro. And I'm not trying to. I hope he could. Look, I'm not a big optimistic person. I hope he could find a way. But yo, you got fucked up, bro. Like
His
fucked
chin
up,
just got vaporized.
bro. That motherfucker hit him with that motherfucking dark side, the nega beam, the shit that he couldn't miss your
The
face
Omega
without.
beam.
The Omega beam. He couldn't miss your face with that left hook. He could have been across the street through the hook and it still would have landed, bro. Like, could not get out the way of that shit, bro. Like,
It was a target practice for
trying to tell you, bro. Like, yo, he might be fucked up.
back. So who is Back Rub gonna fight now?
It
Yo,
should
I
be
want.
Bohachuk, really.
Nah, that's what I was about to say. It should be Bohachuk. I don't see why not. Like, bro, y'all countries fighting each other. Y'all should fight each other.
That's a good fight.
That's a
You think
good
somebody
fight.
would actually promote it that way?
Yo, I don't think they got the fucking sauce to do that, bro.
Yo, why not? Yo, if you're in Saudi Arabia, you're just like, you know what, bro? I don't care, bro. Why not? Who's
I'm
gonna
saying,
do anything
I don't
about
think
it?
nobody has the fucking balls to do that, bro. Like the Putin versus Zelensky fight, bro. Like, nah, ain't nobody
Yeah.
gonna do that, bro.
Goddamn.
Shit, they fuck around, don't make that fight because of that shit. But I'm like, back rub don't got a choice. Like, if you think about it, they're like, bro, who are you gonna fight? You don't even have a mandatory installed. There's nobody for you to fight. So if Sergey want to fight you and he want to take your belt, you might as well, bro. You might as
Oh, I
well.
wonder. I thought, no, another guy he could fight. I don't know how you. I guess this guy's kind of unproven, but how would you feel about Bachram versus Ali versus like Conwell?
I like that. No. Give me that because Conwell's been around a long time, under the radar, almost never gets promoted. I'll take that. I would take that fight. Yes. And Conwell's an action guy. He's a mid-range guy. That's a good fight. That is a good fight. I'll take that.
I don't know why Oscar doesn't put more stock in him. Like he's a good fighter.
Because Oscar doesn't see a star, is what it is. He doesn't see a star.
He doesn't
But
have to hit a home run every time, bro. Like God
He
damn.
wants. He's that type of person, though.
Yeah.
yeah, like he's looking for
Not
that Derek Jeter. You know, that's what he's
because
looking for.
I think at this point it's weird because I would think that someone like him just wants bodies, but I think Loki when he's like looking to really like promote a guy, he's really just looking for stars every single time because he wants to get back to that Canelo Ryan Garcia level
I
now.
agree with that.
And do coke lines off their dick.
You got a good
Whoa,
like
whoa.
he's a good fighter though, Charles Conway. If you've seen him, like, yo, he can fight. He's a good mid-range guy. Like, and I'm not sold on back rub, to be real with you. I'm not sold yet. Like, I need another fight like that. Because so far, and I'm not trying to be a hater, but you beat a 37-year-old Jack Coquet. And credit to him because nobody ever whooped Jack's ass like that. But he was 37. That's one. With Tim, that was just a fucking disaster, bro. Like, yeah, everything went wrong in that fight. Everything went wrong.
You know who I'm not sold on? Virgil. I don't think he's that good. If you put Conwell versus Virgil, I'll go Conwell.
I'll tell you what, Virgil has this fight to show me who he really is.
Oh,
to be
fuck.
real. He has this fight because you know what the shit is? It's kind of like I feel it would be a little bit unfair, and I'm not, because I ain't with the pussy shit. It's like, okay, Sergey gave you a hard time. In fairness, Sergey's bigger than everybody you fight. It's a big kid. He's actually big for 154. He's not your average 154, and he's very persistent. So I'll cut you slack, but just once. I'm just gonna cut you slack just once. Like Bud and Gamboa, that he didn't look great with Gamboa 135, right? All right, I'm gonna cut you slack, Virgil. But this is the fight where you gotta show me who the fuck you are.
Against Matchroom, right?
Yeah, you gotta show me who the fuck you are, because it's like, I don't even think you beat Sergey. But now, bro, like, show me something.
And this is a tough task, bro. Matchroom fight.
Good fight, bro. But you know, that's why I love that fucking fight, because I don't know what's gonna happen. What if Virgil? What if the Azteca rock and roll spirit just, you know what I'm saying?
Or he could get Euro step KO'd. You know, one of the other can happen.
So
That Mario Barrios Azteca.
I ain't gonna lie though. If Virgil lose, bro, damn Oscar.
Oh, talking all that shit. Is it Madrimov a Hearn
He's
fighter?
a matchroom fighter, bro. It's a
Damn.
fucking match. And the shit is that step, man. It's like, yo, I just keep thinking about it that Virgil at his very best is coming forward, bearing down on the guy and throwing punches and bunches. But that little half step, just that little yeah, you might get hit with some shit, man. Like,
But Virgil's not really light on his feet. He don't got a lot of good footwork, bro.
I will say this though. What's it called? Crawford, who is a smaller guy than Virgil, was able to impose a lot of his like just be very aggressive against Madrimov during that fight.
he was, but I'm gonna give Crawford this. He has a lot. His reach is deceptive because he's not a big man, but he has long arms. So maybe a part of why he's able to catch guys. You think you out of range, you're not. You think you are, but you're not. Because Crawford don't take up a lot of space. He's not a big guy. So you stepping out and stepping in, and you thinking, yeah, I'm good, and no, you're not. He can still get you. He can still touch you. Virgil don't got reach like that, bro. And Virgil's best punches is these, bro. It's the uppercuts. It's the hooks. He got to be close to you to get them shits off. So
that's why I'm like, his footwork ain't. It needs to be top notch that night. It has.
It's a good ass fight. Yo,
who's
that
the
fucking
best fighter? Who's the best fighter that Virgil has beat?
Kaviaska.
Who?
Mean Machine.
Kielbasa, bro.
Yeah,
at 147.
Yeah, Kaviaska. Yeah,
because he didn't beat. And I'm not a hater, but I'm like, bro, the fight I saw, you didn't beat Sergey. The fight I saw, like, nah, you didn't beat Sergey. The promotion beat Sergey.
Yeah.
They beat it. Yes, those rounds, not hating on Virgil. Those rounds were tight enough that yes, you could give some of them to Virgil, but you could also give some of them to Sergey. To say that the rounds were that close, but he scored 2 knockdowns with close rounds. Y'all gave Virgil every consideration, bro. Y'all was looking in the couch cushions for rounds to give him, bro. So the promotion beat Sergey, bro. Shout out to motherfucking Fight or Flight. We are about to find out. Yeah, we about to find out who he really is. That it's like, I don't want to just start hating on him. You know, if he can win this,
we're being honest.
He can win this fight, then he deserves all the credit in the world. But I honestly feel like he got really lucky in his last fight. Like, dog, like
he looked limited.
I don't think you won that fight, bro. Just being real. Damn. And that was what a dude. What's scary is that Sergey, you don't have to find Sergey, bro. He's gonna find you. Now, this guy, you do have to find him. Because he's moving, he's shifting, he's getting inside. It's not gonna be easy, bro. Damn, that fucking card is fucking great, bro. Like my dick gets hard thinking about that shit, bro.
Shit. Every fight is good, bro.
Every fight on that fucking show, bro.
When you're in the worst fight on the card is like, you know what, bro? Stevenson's fighting Floyd Schofield. Now that's like when people are just like, that's the most ass fight you gonna watch tonight.
That's the most American.
People gonna be like, oh, that's a great card. That's the great card. That's a great card you about to see.
Honestly, and the shit is that Shakur might style on him. I don't think Shakur gonna knock him out, but I do think he's gonna knock him down, maybe 2 times.
I'm gonna need Oscar to do his thing again, bro. To rob this motherfucker.
I don't think that's happening, bro.
Not in Saudi. If it was a Golden Boy show, then maybe, but not in Saudi, bro.
And plus, like the thing is with Floyd Schofield, like I saw it. I remember Stevenson talked about. I didn't even notice it that bad. He said, "Yo, every time he really going for a punch, he like leaping in too much." And then I saw that Stevenson fight with Haratunian back. The first time Stevenson connected with a clean shot was the second he started leaping in, and I'm like, "Yo, if that's your main attack, it's going to be counter city."
Yeah, what I see is Floyd going to be aggressive and do his bullshit and get lit the fuck up in the beginning. If he survives in the middle, he going to be tentative than a motherfucker. And it's going to be a Shakur fight after that.
It's
It's
probably gonna be Porter versus Crawford all over again.
Nah,
yes.
I don't think so because he doesn't
I,
hit
I
hard enough to get
that's
that like
exact. Nah, I ain't
crack
going
his ribs
undefeated.
body
Hit
shot.
undefeated. I ain't going for. That's what I think. It's gonna be like that. That you gonna try to jump in and you gonna get hit with a lot of shit. But in the middle, I think he gonna cool out. Like, yeah, I can't keep getting punched in my face like this, bro.
Well, Schofield's too green too. He's too green right now.
I mean, the shit is
Yeah,
it wasn't supposed to be Schofield. Like, God
Yeah.
bless him for taking the fight, but it's like, yeah, you're
It
not ready
was.
for this, bro.
hey,
You're not
but
ready for this.
we do need that more though. Like, hey, get in there and
Yeah,
fight. You still
Yeah.
young.
Yeah.
You still young.
get some
That's why.
balls,
That's
bro.
why I'm
I
not going.
respect it.
That's why I ain't going to knock him because it's like, yo, not for nothing. Isaac Cruz got ordered to fight this motherfucking. Oh, fucking Frank Martin. You got ordered to fight this motherfucker. Nope. You know what I'm saying? So if Floyd want to try his luck, man, I ain't even gonna hold you, man. Do your thing. Just show your
Yo,
best, bro. Do your thing. You know. Maybe you could
the
punch him in
Cruz
the
shit
fucking
still
ribs,
pisses
man.
me off too, bro, because it's like he really said, "Yo, I don't want to fight him because he's boring." You know what he did after that? He fought 3 boring niggas back to back
Yo,
to
this
back.
motherfucker fought motherfucking dollar store Ryan Garcia, bro.
Didn't
That
knock
shit
him
is
out.
crazy.
He
That
went the
shit is.
distance with him.
He fought like a bizarro Ryan Garcia.
Yo,
His trunks look all crazy and
he really
shit,
did that to fight 2 back foot southpaws, bro.
bruh. On the undercard, bro. On the fucking undercard. You didn't even headline them shits, bro. You would have headlined with Shakur.
Yeah, get that motherfucker out of here, bro.
Bro,
Yeah.
that
Now he
shit
he
was
about to
He's a
fight Angel
fraud.
Fierro. He about to fight Fierro, and we'll see what happens.
I
that's a
hope
Yeah.
fun
he.
That
fight. I
What
actually like that fight. I'm not gonna lie.
did you
when is
see
It,
Rayo?
him
it's
though, bro?
it's a
That
mid versus
motherfucker,
mid fight, bro.
my dude. That dude had to weigh 160 pounds at that press conference, bro. He was fat as
Who?
fuck. Fucking Isaac,
Who?
bro. You didn't see him?
Cruz?
Yes, bro. He was fat as fuck,
All
bro.
that hair on that
Big
little
as
ass.
she look. He looked like a Build-A-Bear. Like
He's
you know what I'm
built like a
saying?
mid. He's built like a mid. Like you just want to pick him up.
For real, yo, like he was big as shit. Like I don't think he can make 135 anymore, bro. I don't think he can.
No.
Him
Wait,
and
wait, hold
Navarrete
on,
be
hold on, hold on,
chilling.
hold on, hold on. Who are you talking? You talking about Virgil
No, you talking
or
about Isaac
Cruz?
Cruz?
Pitbull.
Isaac Cruz.
You saying
Isaac
he can't
Cruz.
make 40 no more?
No, I'm
Pitbull.
35. 35. I don't think he can make it no more.
Oh,
How? You not even big for 40.
no,
My
he looked
dude,
chubby.
He
bro,
looked
He
chubby.
looked.
he was big as shit at that press conference, bro. He looked like he weighed 150, 160. Like yo,
Oh wait, you know what it is? I saw a picture, but I thought that shit was Photoshop when he was like at a table. I was like, oh, that's someone else.
oh, that
I just
shit
like put it
real,
away.
bro. Like he was big. He's big as shit. Like yo,
Yeah.
it's a wrap for you at 35, bro. You ain't never getting back down there.
Isaac Bulldog Cruz, bro.
For real. Isaac Yorkshire Terrier, bro. Chocolate Lab Cruz, bro. He out here.
Pug.
So if like did they like weigh in or like they're not weighed in or anything, right? So like
It
Nah,
was like
nah,
a
but
press conference.
you could just see that he had clothes on, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, but you could see, like, yo, this motherfucker gotta be $154, $160, gotta be. And on a motherfucker his size, that look big on him because he like what, 5'2", 5'3"?
He's like 5'1".
Bruh.
yeah,
On a
probably 5'2",
$50,
5'3".
$60 on a 5'1", like, yo, this dude busting at the seams, bro.
Damn.
We'll
He might
see.
not be 5'1".
Bro,
Oscar Coryell
what
is
is
5'1". I don't think he's that short.
when is Rayo gonna fight?
Rayo about to lose his belt to Gary, bro. I
I
already
don't
said
think
that.
so. Gary's
Bro,
balls, bro.
I
yo,
got
look,
Rayo.
the
I got
shit
Rayo.
is Gary's big for that weight, bro. He's big for that weight. You don't, bro, you ain't gotta hit that hard to beat Rayo, bro. Like, come on now.
Yeah. Just
I
gotta.
don't know. Like I know people say like, oh, you don't, but Edwin hit pretty fucking hard, bro.
You
Yeah,
don't think Gary hit harder than Edwin? I think he
No,
do.
actually, I don't.
You
I'm gonna be
bugging,
real.
man. You
Take
bugging.
take that 100% knockout ratio and stick it up his ass, bro, because that's just fake as fuck, bro. He got
All
a
right,
bunch of
I
knockouts that
tell
don't
your
are
ass
real.
what. $10 bet that Gary knocks him out. $10. Friendly bet. Not a lot of money. $10 bet. I think Gary knocks him out.
I'll take
Because
that bet.
All right,
because the
I'll
shit
take.
is, if you watch the Cruz fight, he scraped that win, bro. Isaac is a little ass motherfucker, and he was struggling to keep him off. He was.
I don't think he scraped it. I thought that was kind of clear. I thought that was a comfortable like 11-1 fight.
All I'm gonna tell you is the crux of it is Isaac regularly got close enough to land punches. It's just that he's so shit that he don't know what to throw. He
Yeah.
basically scrambling to get close to you. But so whatever he throwing is all flurries. Gary big enough, he'll get to you. He'll get to you. Oh yeah, he'll get to you. He'll find you. I don't think he's gonna be able to. I don't think Rayo gonna be able to keep him off.
But
Wait,
When
hold on. Keep him off. Rayo does got punching power, bro.
I don't think he's.
He did
Yeah,
knock down
if you Chris
Edwin.
Colbert,
No, he did knock down
yeah,
Edwin
that's
too,
why
bro.
I'm like, it's
Yeah, but
Chris
Edwin's
Colbert, bro.
Dominican, to be fair.
It's
yeah,
Chris
you ain't had to. You didn't have to say that. You didn't have to say that shit. You didn't have to. We didn't have
I'm
to
right,
do
though.
that. Look, motherfucker.
Apparently, he did.
You guys stopped being strong for a while, bro. Like, you guys have poor chins.
Yo, listen. Hey, fuck you.
Nah,
on some-
what about
no, hey,
Delorme?
Nah, I'm gonna be real
His-
with you. No, let
His
me be
chin
real
is
with
more
you.
poor than the PBC, bro.
I think the same thing about Dominican chins. I ain't even going front. Look at Jason Rosario. You can't sneeze in the same room as that motherfucker, bro.
Fucking
his lizard is a bottle of Don Julio, bro. Yes, like,
You know what I'm saying?
fucking Delorme and shit.
Oh shit, man. Yeah, but Dolores es un viejo. Like we gotta give him a pass because like you've been boxing too long, bro. Remember Crawford fought him at what 140 years ago, bro?
Yeah.
He been fought that motherfucker, bro. But yeah, I think Gary's gonna get him though. I do think he's gonna get him. It's such an asinine fight for Rayo to take, man. Because it's like, yo, you really about to lose your belt. You know that, right? And you don't owe this guy a title shot. You're bugging, you know?
yo, hold on. Isn't he coming off of a loss?
Yes. Oh, to Puello.
Why the fuck is he fighting?
Yo, this the PBC way, bro. That's you don't see Fundora lose a fight. Look.
You know what it is?
Lose a fight, get a title shot. Fundora lose a fight, get a title shot. That's how I go over there.
Yo, you know what it is, bro? That's how I know that Rolly shit was fucking corrupt, bro. No good reason for you to turn down a title shot for a guy that you're gonna fight anyway, eventually later.
So I'm telling you, bro. Like that's how I go over there. You gotta lose to get the title shot. You can't win and get it. You gotta lose.
You gotta lose.
That's how that
Gotta
go.
lose spectacularly.
Look, Errol lost to fucking Crawford, right? Now he's getting shot at 2 belts, bro. That's how I go over there, bro.
Yeah.
It's PBC
To be
way,
fair-
bro.
To be fair, he lost pretty well. That was a pretty good loss. So
The
he had
dude
to
he
have
bought
to
the dude he bought the fight was coming off a loss when he got the fucking shot, bro. That's how I go. That's the
Yo,
PBC way.
You know what I just thought? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna really agree with Mirage on this one. And they doing Edwin crazy, bro. Like they really
They
doing
are.
Edwin crazy at the PBC. Like I've never. He's really good too, but it's just so dead for him over there.
But in fairness, when you see that Brandon Lee left, right? When you see that Subriel left, when you see that Angelo Leo left, that people leaving, bro. What I'm saying is, if you still over there, yeah, that's your fucking fault. Cause motherfuckers is leaving, bro.
Even
You know
Ray
what I'm saying?
Vargas. Didn't
Bro,
he leave?
Joey Spencer went to fucking Salida. Joey Spencer. He went to Salida.
You think they might have something on him or something? Like,
no, I just think I just think that your team is inept, to be real. That's what I think. That like, yeah, your team should have had you on Pro Box. If nothing else, just to keep busy. You know what I'm saying? You should have been on Pro Box. Jarrett Hurd was on Pro Box. Jason Rosario was on Pro Box. They fought each other. What the fuck you doing? You know?
Damn.
Elvis went back to Top Rank. Elvis Rodriguez. He went back to Top Rank.
Motherfucking Roach was about to get the tank fight out for Pro Box.
Right? So if you still over there not fighting, yeah, that's your fault, bro. That's your fault. That's your management, I should say. Because other motherfuckers left. The fuck you doing? I'm about to smoke a cigarette. I'll be right back.
That's like a world-class guy right there, to be completely honest. And he's still young too. He's like, what, 20, 24, 25?
Yeah.
Around there, yeah.
Samson Lukowicz boxers, everyone.
Samson's a fucking cancer, bro.
PBC is, bro. The whole PBC.
It's a shame because there used to be like remember like the Martinez days when he was kind of getting like pushed around by like sanctioning bodies in the BC. Like
Yeah.
in those videos with Lou DiBella, you would see Samson in there too, like trying to get him a fight. And now you're watching like a talented fighter he has just doing absolutely nothing. After what's I'm gonna be completely honest, making one of the more like feared guys at the weight class look like a child.
Who we talking about?
What's it called? Edwin De Los Santos.
I still can't believe, damn, that they're doing him bad. They're doing him bad.
But another thing too, it might generally be that nobody wants to fight him.
Yeah. Because Edwin is a dangerous fighter. Don't get me wrong. But it's like, damn, what was that? All he's done is fought Shakur, and he fought
That's it.
Yep.
That's the last fight, bro. That's
Yo,
nothing else past that.
what do y'all think about Oscar Valdez? What's he gonna do next?
Retired. The
Retired.
fuck? What did you ask that question
Retired.
for? It's
I
over for
know
him, man.
that's what I'm saying. He should, but I'm saying, is he though? Y'all think?
Is he gonna actually retire? I think so.
I mean, he's barely
Like,
30, isn't he? In his 30?
He's
nah,
33.
he's 30.
34.
Oh, I thought he was 35 or something, but yeah, it's
Oh,
not that bad, but when you take ass whoopings the way he's been taking them, it's bad.
That's true.
yeah. Goddamn. That's pretty sad on the way out though, out of retirement.
I mean, he could try to fight. Damn, who the? Nah, yeah, that's it. I can't see because Kakachi is gonna be fighting Sugar Nunez, right? And I don't think he beats Nunez. I think Ostraki Foster would embarrass him, unfortunately. And we
Oh,
saw what happened with Navarrete.
Yo, I need that Foster
And
Navarrete
Roach would
fight.
style on him too.
Foster Navarrete.
I need that fight.
I don't think it's that good. I'm gonna be honest. I think people are gonna get real disappointed watching that one.
Really? Why?
Yeah, it's like because I remember the first fight I saw with Navarrete struggling. It was the Ruben Villa fight, and what I noticed was Villa was a really good boxer, but the problem was he was too tiny. So some of the shots Navarrete could hit him with were easy because he's too small. He can't see that uppercut coming from 10 years away, but Foster can, and Foster's pretty big. He's got a good range. He could leap out of the way pretty fast, and that's pretty much all you really need to beat Navarrete on rounds. After that, just don't get stopped.
Yeah,
As crazy as a sentence as that is.
I don't think it's hard to find Foster though. But yeah,
It looks like that, right? But
yeah.
I remember watching that Ray Vargas fight. Ray Vargas found it very hard to find Foster, even when he stood still for him.
Shit.
But that is probably the hope that he could stand still for Navarrete. But I just don't see that happening. I feel like if you spent that much time jumping around against Robson Conceição, you're gonna spend that much time jumping around against Navarrete.
We'll probably never see Conceição again, right?
I hope to never see him against Foster, but I think we'll see him again.
Shit.
Maybe you'll see him in like maybe. Now you might be right. Yeah, I don't know where he goes from here because you've gotten a crack at all the top ranked guys, and unless top rank drops you and Matchroom picks you up, which I think is a very big maybe, I don't really see what else you do. I don't think people want to see you fight for the title again, and I don't think the path to a title is gonna ever be easy for you again.
Yeah.
Maybe if Navarrete wins, they give him another fight against him because their first fight was a draw. Not all I could really see though.
So we just started this year. What's the next big fight? Well, not big fight, but the next good fight.
Like that's already made or that
Yeah.
could be made.
Yeah, because I think isn't like Pacheco coming up
Against Nelson, that's a cool fight, but I wouldn't call it a big one. It's more like
yeah, not a big fight, but a
I say
good
that's a
fight.
potential fight of the year one. Yeah, I could that what I would say is. But is that coming up this month or is that next one?
Shit. Fuck. I think it's this month. Because I think February we get No, wait, is Beranicek and Davis signed already?
That's even if that is signed, I think that's March.
I think it's
From what I
February.
remember, I think they said.
Yeah.
Or if it is, then cool. But I don't think that would be fight of the year. I think that would be a good fight, though. I think people are kind of
Yeah.
sleeping on Beranchyk a little bit,
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree
but
with that.
especially Davis, oddly enough, because I remember
The
Davis basically said he thought the Lemos fight would be harder than the Beranchyk fight. So he's like, hey, I think that shit
Baranchyk
might be
got
easy.
feet. He got feet. The main shit with him is that motherfucker in his mid-30s and he don't fight that much, but he can move. He can move. He not gonna be right there like fucking Lemos was. Well, I'll tell you that. Like, yeah, that's gonna be harder than the Lemos fight. I think that's a good fight. Nothing. Keyshawn might look human in that shit. Might look human in that shit.
I think Keyshawn's look human in a lot of fights, to be honest. Honestly, before the Lemos fight,
Yeah,
I
he look.
wasn't really.
Yeah,
I
you
wasn't.
right.
I was stopping. I wasn't really that high, to be real, because I was like, yo, Najee. No, Nair. How do you say his name? Albright. I thought he was a really solid fighter, but I didn't think he was going to give him that much problems. And even if you go back to his fight against Francisco Pantera, if you actually go back and watch, every single time Pantera really hit him to the body, like he looked like he was starting to crumble a little bit.
His fight with Baranchyk, I think he's gonna look human. And I don't know, man. Pacheco, I don't know, bro. Matchroom, Matchroom be matching they guys a little bit too tough sometimes, bro. I don't know. I ain't sleeping on Nelson in that shit. He live in that shit. He is live.
Yeah, that's a live dog.
He live in
Yeah.
that shit.
Hey, I respect Kern on his things though. Hey, look, I'm not gonna waste any time with these guys. If you're not the goods, goodbye.
Yeah, I fuck with that because you can't that's why when Rick was trying to talk shit, Rick Glacier, I'm like, bro, what you want him to do? Give these kids applesauce and shit? They gotta fucking earn their keep, bro. You gotta earn your spot. Shit costs money.
Shit. Yep.
Motherfucker think they gotta fucking coddle and pamper. That's the problem with American boxing. Too many of these motherfuckers is protected and coddled and pampered. We don't need Steve Claggett fights, bro. We don't need that.
Yeah, they need to get rid of Tail already, man.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he gonna do, bro.
Just one more loss.
I just looked. I looked at on Twitter and I see what the fuck y'all was talking about the Rodriguez fight. That they looking at Rodriguez if the shit with Tio don't work out. And I'm like, wait a minute. If Tio don't fight this motherfucker, what the fuck he gonna do?
He gonna fight. He gonna fight Matias.
Yo, that motherfucker's useless, bro. I'm gonna say it like you just a useless ass motherfucker, bro.
Yeah.
Always saying stupid ass quotes that don't even make fucking sense. I am that I am.
We all Christians, Jules.
Yo, you know what it is, man? I think when he got that Loma win, and then when he got the Taylor and even got slightly worse, is that he just thought, man, I know everything about boxing. Like after the Loma win, bro, that motherfucker was talking like you swear that he was a vet, like he's been here for like 1,000 years.
He was fucking Lao Tzu and Mark Twain in a burrito, bro. Like, and the quotes just get worse. Like, go to his page right now. Shout out to those that are down with the that I am. I'm like, yo, I don't even know how to read this shit.
What the fuck did he say? I didn't understand.
You seen that shit? He said, shout out to those that are down with the I am that I am. I'm like, yo, huh?
Shout out to my 3s and 4s and A's and B's and C's.
Yo,
don't what the fuck is he talking about, bro?
I am that I am is a religious reference. That's what God called himself in the Bible.
Jesus Christ, country. You think I don't know where the fuck that's from? I know where it's from, bro. Is that you ain't God, Teofimo, in other words.
Aim for death because that's where the ass starts. So
the worst part is that he really said that. Aim for death because that's where life like, yo, what the fuck wrong with you, bro? Fuck is wrong with you, bro?
Just remember though, what are we? That's right, we're Christians.
Yo, he said he said, yo,
we are
the
all
wildest
Christians.
shit. The wildest shit is he say some racist shit. And that's how I'm gonna bring us together because we all Christians. It's like, huh? What the fuck is you talking about, bro?
Hey, he said aim for death. That's why he's trying to fight Matias and shit.
I guess he ain't Shit, like yo, I'm scared for him because remember, Rolly said that he stopped him from deleting himself. Rolly said that, bro. He called him.
I
They had a conversation. They started talking about Roblox, and it was all good after that. It's
He
all
gave him one
good
of his
after.
he gave him one of his box of crayons not to, you know.
Yo, country, who's the joint that said we hating on Shakur? What's the joint name?
Levy Stevenson. She's claiming to be Shakur's cousin.
She need to
What
jump
the
on here. I'm
And
gonna post.
she's been here twice. She's gone now, but she's been here twice.
Ah, man, you should have shot her a link, dog.
I
Fucking
didn't
live.
know. I timed her ass out.
I don't time her. I'll let her jump on here and get mad and curse us out, bro. Like, fuck that shit. Shakur, you know that's probably not even his cousin. That's probably Shakur, bro. This weird ass young motherfucker.
He has
That's
the
probably
private account.
him, bro.
I don't know, man. I heard he had like 1,000 brothers and sisters and family members. That probably is, to be honest.
Y'all
Bro,
think?
you know,
Do you think Shakur Stevenson's a Yono Sabo too? He's Puerto Rican.
yeah, he's a Yono Sabo. That motherfucker don't speak a lick of Spanish, bro. Like, shit.
That motherfucker is not Puerto
Yo,
Rican. Bro.
I remember
No, I
when
think
he
he
started
is
that
Puerto
shit, bro.
Rican, but the shit is he don't speak that shit.
He's
He
a
might-
Berlanga Puerto Rican, bro. I don't
Yeah,
know if
he
they have
ain't-
a word for
yeah,
that for
Danny
Jersey people.
Garcia, Puerto Rican, bro.
Nah,
Yeah,
Danny
he-
Garcia.
Yo, Dan. Oh God, let's not talk about Danny, bro. That motherfucker.
Nah,
Let's not.
Yo, I got a good question though, Jules.
Flowers. He's done with his career and he's got a good promotion.
Yeah, he is
Yeah,
doing
I got-
shows. In fairness, that he is doing his own shows, legitimately doing his own shows. They're small, but at least he's doing them, which shows that yeah, he is a promoter. He does his own shows.
That's right.
Unlike Haney.
For real, DHP. What the fuck is a DHP, bro? Fuck shows
Yo,
you be doing? What
his
fighters
competition
you
is
got?
Devin Haney now.
For real.
I'm hearing it might be Broner, and I'm like, bro, that doesn't make a difference. Like,
Bro,
Oh
for real,
man,
like,
really?
bro, yo, the idea that anybody would even want to fight Broner is crazy to me, though. Did y'all see him with Blair Cobbs, bro?
I
Yo, you
saw
see how he
things saying
fell,
that
bro?
people were urging him to
Yo, he
retire.
looked like somebody uncle falling down at the cookout, like he came down and slid.
yo, Devin might get a knockout. Shit.
Yo, dog, and you got the fuck, and this is what I mean. You got to have a lot of nerve to think that you could fight somebody like that and tell people that's a pay-per-view. You got to have a lot of fucking nerve, bro.
I think they're just greedy, bro. Like I think they just don't care anymore. Like he
I'm like-
doesn't give a shit about the fans.
Yeah, but even with greed, there has to be a modicum of situational awareness that people are not going to buy this. You know that, right?
Hold on. You talking about situational awareness? This is a dude whose girl came out on the phone or whatever with Young Thug saying, "I only want you," and his idea was, "I'm gonna post myself in some cool ass clothing of this pose."
With some Birkin bags.
That's gonna make everybody be quiet, bro.
He is
Too much.
he's unbothered, bro. That's what he's trying to like, yo, dog.
Yeah.
I can't believe this. And you know your daddy, which is the part that killed me. Like that's straight feminine. Like, in other words, you know that you could have not said shit. Don't post shit. Don't address shit. You don't gotta talk about that shit. You stick your dick in this bitch. That's the only thing the world need to know. You
I
post
mean, they are married.
bro. This
Like, you gonna forget that part, bro?
Yo,
Hey,
if he really married this bitch, bro.
I think she put a ring on him, not the other way
For
around.
real,
No,
she
I
probably
think
proposed
what's
to
it
him.
called?
You right.
I'm pretty sure, like, he at least has a kid with her. I'm pretty sure of that, at least 100%.
That's probably not even his.
No, but
Ah,
I just to this day, I'm never gonna understand how so many athletes make the same mistake, dog. I'm just never gonna understand that.
And you know what's crazy? After all that shit,
It's pussy
he
whip,
bought her.
bro.
He bought her a expensive vehicle just to like shut everybody up.
What
Bro,
the
no
fuck?
wonder you want a big payday.
Well, no wonder he's homeschooled, bro.
The shit is it's a sucker born every day, cause like yo, when you really break it down, all that shit that motherfuckers do, yo, you really doing that for some pussy, my guy. Like it's not pussy it's pussy everywhere, bro. Like what the fuck are you doing?
just to not act bothered. Like what?
To be unbothered. Like, I'm so unbothered that let me just sit here with my designer bags and pretend that I'm because you posing, bro. Like, you are legit. You know what you doing? It's the equivalent of when bitches lip sync on TikTok. That's what you doing. Like, yo, you are just a whole cornball, bro. Like, and you don't even know it. That's crazy, man. Money, I mean, money will not unlame you. That's what they say. It's
He's
not
the
gonna
simp of the
unlame.
simps.
That's
Devin.
crazy to me. For a bitch that look like any other Instagram bitch at that, it's not hating on the girl. The girl is gorgeous. It's just that, yo, she's a pretty girl. Like, I'm not gonna knock her. She's a very pretty
No,
girl.
she ready.
She's a
She's a
gold digger.
baddie.
She's
It's
a
just
gold
you.
digger.
You should, but you should know what time it is what I mean. That, like, yo, you should know what time it is, bro.
Yeah.
Hey,
Just
man,
nut on
like
her
whatever,
face.
like what
Which is
everybody said to Travis Hunter, bro. You'll come to New York, you'll find one of these somewhere.
For real, like them joints ain't like you got like you know what she there for. She there for the Birkin bag. You get her the bag, you nut on her face. What is the problem? Coming in these bitches, man. Like, that's crazy to me, dog.
Just bust and leave. Bust and leave.
Could have nutted on her fucking stomach, bro. Like, the fuck wrong with you? Be the mother of my child. Like, that's crazy. I don't know, man. Like,
That's
don't
why he
know.
wasn't in the undisputed game.
For real, he wanted to be on the cover because you beat George Kambosos. Like, yeah, forget
Yo,
Canelo.
that's-
Forget that's crazy. Forget Canelo. Forget Fury. I gotta be on the cover because I beat George.
I don't understand why he was so confident about that.
And this happened right after he got his ass beat by Ryan.
No, that was
fair-
before. That was
in-
before. But
in
still, though.
fairness to Devin, I think Michaela Mayer took a similar stance 2 years before. And I reacted to it then the way I'm reacting to it with Devin because, well, you need the press. The boxers just don't understand that, like, this is not like being on an NFL team. You know, you could be a star depending on what team you play for and how you play, obviously. Same with the NBA, same with the MLB. You not in a place where you just all that could, like, you not, bro. Not Charleston White is cutting ass on you. You done woke that motherfucker up. That's a funny ass motherfucker, bro. Leave him alone. Like, bro, that dude is funny as shit. Fucking with him. Like, it's been a horrible 12 months for Devin, bro.
and Bill's not helping the situation one bit.
No,
Bill-
not at all.
Yeah, I feel for. Well, I don't feel for Bill at all. But like, I'm gonna pretend that I do for a second. Like, I kind of understand. Like, you just want to defend your like son out there. You know, if my like little brother, my cousin was going through something like that, I try to defend them. But it's like at a certain point, I feel like you gotta just tell your son behind doors, yo, cut this shit out, bro. Like, I can't keep doing this.
Yeah. That's
You gotta
what I
give him
think.
that talk that Franklin Saint gave to Leon and fucking Snowfall, bro. You went bit like, cut this shit out.
You gotta
drive the
have
car.
that's Stallone talking Rocky Balboa 5. That's what winning is done. You gotta give him one of those, bro. That ain't true.
Let me tell you something you already know.
Let me tell you something about the world. It ain't all sunshine and rainbows. You gotta talk to
Failures do
Devin.
that, but that's not you.
You're supposed to come on the blankets, Devin. You just cut in the bitch.
Grab a sock.
Oh shit.
That's
Beat
wild.
it like you mean it.
Oh shit. Let me go to fucking sleep, y'all. I'm about to
I
go
got
to
one more
sleep.
question though.
ahead.
Jules, what happened to Michael Benson's account?
Oh, they sold it to Ring Magazine, bro. They sold it
I
to
don't
Ring.
know. Something about that rubs me the wrong way, but all right.
It's not a phase, Mom.